Is that okay that I just killed that guy? Oh. View of what? I'm your one viewer, so just let you know. Wait a second. Wait. I'm guessing there's a delay on this. Yeah. So I heard me, but I haven't heard you this whole time.
How about now? Well, wait and let me
Yeah.
know. Can you hear me on stream now?
Yep, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I had this mic. Its volume was set, not set. So, whoops. Is that a Gary? No, it is not a Gary, but it is a Gertie, and it is a LEGO Mos Eisley Cantina, which I'm super excited about. You know what? Should we? This is kind of like the peel, where you do you get like your nice knife. Which this is a pretty fancy knife. Like Jang Brick, seasoned to knives, I think. Cut all those factory sealed. Ooh, mama. Get that fresh Lego box smell. It smells like cardboard. What's up, Drink Tea? Brickopotamus, thanks for dropping by. Squidman. You would think that autocorrect wouldn't affect Gertie. I would think that should be in the dictionary by now. Wow.
Definitely should be part of the lexicon.
Yeah, exactly. You guys hear us okay? Hear Austin and hear myself? Squidman says he heard I wasn't into Lego anymore. Well, you know what they say. Can never really fully quit Lego. My Lego purchasing has definitely slowed down, and obviously I haven't built any mocks in a long time. But my love for Lego is still there.
Ever present.
Yeah, ever present. My love for Lego actually has grown recently because I moved recently, so I was unpacking a lot of Lego that had been packed up for a while, and I was organizing all my minifigures that had been in bags for a while, and it's like kind of emotional just going through all of them, seeing them like, oh wow, forgot how cool this Lego Adigalia figure is. Squidman is jealous that I have this set. Yeah, my local store didn't get these in for like 4 weeks. Finally got them in this week. I'd imagine they're going to start restocking. So those who haven't been able to get it yet should be able to get it soon. But I definitely jumped on it the second it came back in stock. I made the mistake. We had it in stock like last Double Points Lego did. And we had them in stock. And I waited to buy them for the Double Points to start. They, of course, sold out before Double Points started. We didn't get them in stock at all while Double Points was going on. So I just played myself. But I have it now. I'm excited to build it. We're going to get this bad boy done on stream. Cool shirt. Oh, thanks, Drink Tea. This was actually a gift from Jalen. My birthday present. He got it for me at Comic Palooza last year. We didn't have it this year.
You should see if he's free today.
Yeah, I will. I think he's at work, but I'll send him a message. Be nice to get a celeb on the stream. What's up, Blue Brick? And wait till May the 4th so you get that double VIP points and a promo. It's not a bad plan. Normally I'd wait to get better promos and double points and stuff, but you know, Jalen, I'm sure, has talked about it, but this is the kind of set that he and I have like dreamed of. Like when we would discuss like dream sets, like a UCS Cantina was always one that would pop up. So very excited for this.
Oh, that's a UCS one?
It's not really a UCS. So Lego has this series called Master Builder series, which I believe this is only the second one in that series. This guy, Austin, he doesn't understand the absolutely confusing naming methodology Lego has used. So we've had Ultimate Collector Series since the beginning. Those, you know, you get the seal on there. It says Ultimate Collector Series on there. But then you'd have sets like, it was the Hoth set came out. And that was called a UCS set. The Hoth set was essentially kind of like this one, except it was even more of a play set. But it was a big $350 scenery set, basically. They called that one a UCS set. People didn't like that. They got really mad. So, you know. Oh, there's Ryan. There was our celeb in the chat. You would have rated my stream after mine. Oh, well, I appreciate the thought. Yeah, my streams are pretty low-key right now until I can get like, you know, I want like some countdown screens and, you know, better production value. So we're just kind of starting low, you know. But I appreciate you stopping by, man. Yeah, like I was saying, so that Hot set was a UCS set. People didn't really like that. And then after that, the Cloud City set came out, and that one was a Master Builders series set, but didn't even say that on the box. So we were kind of like, is that even a real thing or not? But then this one put it on the box. So. There you go.
Nice. Now I know.
What's up, Kappa Bricks? It's going pretty good. I'm excited to build this Mos Eisley Cantina set. For anyone who hasn't seen this one yet, as all UCS sets do, it's got all of your, like, you know, background information on all the stuff included in the set and the designers and stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Always good. I actually really like looking through all that, but I'm gonna get to building. Oh, a new Lego store opened up near you. Is that one of the first in the country for you? I know those are few and far between. Is there someone in the bed behind me? I hope not. Hello?
That's how we all just watch Garrett get murdered
Just get
on-
murdered on
on a
stream.
YouTube stream.
It's just a bunch of laundry and these guys. Got them clones lined up, including some of them blue boys. Those are back there. So yes, to answer your question, there's a lot of people on my bed.
Wow. What a hoe bag.
Pretty popular guy. I apologize if opening the bags is loud on the mic. I'll try to do it
It's not loud.
under the desk. How much you building the stream? Honestly, I'm planning on streaming the rest of the day. So, for those who saw the title of my stream, it's Extra Life something or other. But Extra Life, you know, is
It's just extra life.
It's just Extra Life. Extra Life is kind of a promotion for a charity. Every year they do it where, you know, companies and people live stream all day and encourage people to donate to Extra Life, which benefits like children's hospitals and things like that. So the link to donate is in my description. Feel free to do so. But I'm going to be live streaming all day kind of for that. Building this, and then if I finish it, probably switch over and play some video games. So be on all day. Feel free to dip in and out. We'll see. We'll try to get a rotating panel of guests. Well, Austin will be here the whole time. Well, unless he has a life. But I'll see if Jay wants to join or yeah. See, he's game. How do you feel about me passing even subs? Excuse me. I'll get back up there. But congratulations.
Who was that?
That was
Brickopotamus.
Brickopotamus.
Man, that's a hard one to say.
I like the shirt. Just noticed it. Thank you. The Rookie Wookie says Trump 2020. That didn't really work out, did it? But yeah, says Brickopotamus says no politics. I've had enough of that the last week.
I, for one, have not had enough politics over the last 4 years.
Hey, I'm not brave enough for politics.
There's always a prequel quote.
That's the thing. It's like there's always a quote specifically from the prequels for pretty much anything. Whoops. I'm building the Mos Eisley Cantina set. Been very excited for this. Finally got it. And I'm going to build it on stream with you guys. Talk some Star Wars. Austin, are you caught up on The Mandalorian? Did you watch the new episode?
I haven't watched the one that came out yesterday.
Oh, okay. It sucked, so don't worry about it.
Like, is it angsty Garrett Star Wars fans sucked, or is it just a bad episode of television?
It was a fine episode. It was just kind of one of those, like, nothing happened episodes. And there was a lot of spiders, so... Depending on how you feel about spiders.
I don't love them.
Oh man, Mando sucked. Yeah, I don't think it sucked, but like, especially after that first episode, which I actually really liked, it just seemed kind of like a lame episode. That's my worry. I really don't want the show. I get why they did it for season 1, but I really don't want the show to devolve into like Monster of the Week episodes. You know what I'm saying?
It seems like it's kind of like Avatar: The Last Airbender at the moment, where they kind of have like a general plan where they're going with it, because he's got to go find like where he's got to bring like Baby Yoda, but yeah, he's got like the weekly challenges where he runs to a new settlement or planet and helps them fix their stupid problem.
Yeah, which is fine, but with The Mandalorian, it's just so like, you know, because like Avatar, there was always like good character moments in all those side stories, you know? And you just don't really get that as much with The Mandalorian. So I would much rather see like the plot move forward and like more important things happen than, oh, he fights spiders this episode, you know?
Yeah, because like who was it last time? I mean, yeah, he like found Timothy Olyphant.
Oh, I loved that just because it was Timothy
Olyphant.
Olyphant.
He was fun, but he wasn't like a character moment. It was fun to see Timothy Olyphant just be like the smooth cowboy he always is.
Exactly, and
as a Star Wars character.
Yeah, I mean, like, it didn't move the plot forward or anything. Well, I mean, we saw, you know, Boba Fett. But it was just it was just a well done episode of them hunting the Krayt Dragon, and like Timothy Olyphant was a fun character. The Frog Lady in episode 2 was not a fun character. So it's just kind of like, bleh. Whatever. Have they ever revealed Yoda's species name?
Yeah.
Yoda's species name has never been named in canon. That was always like a George Lucas stipulation, I believe.
That he didn't, that he wanted it to be like that?
Yeah, he wanted it to be a mystery. So there's never been a name for a species, it's always just been called Yoda's species.
Yoderts?
The Yoders. Yes, Brickopods, I agree. Avatar is God tier. The Mandalorian is nowhere near.
It's not.
Is nowhere near Avatar. For sure. Next week will be a sea monster, I bet. Are they going to be on the boat in the next episode? Yeah, it'd be an ocean-based Krayt Dragon or something. Here's my thing. So spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen The Mandalorian. I'll give you a second to mute. I already kind of mentioned it. But in the first episode, we see a guy at the very end. Everyone knows who this guy is. My question is, why has he just been chilling on Tatooine this whole time? He has a ship. Why is he just
He also didn't care to keep his armor.
Yeah, I mean, his armor got all burnt up, I guess, but still. Why is he just... I don't get why he's still there.
Well, I mean, I guess it's like to be seen. Like maybe he was trying to follow the Mandalorian. Maybe he heard about the Mando and his exploits, and then now he went back to Tatooine to find him. That's devil's advocate. I'm sure it's not going to be nearly that thought out. He's just going to have been there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it hasn't been that long since the end of Return of the Jedi, but still, I feel like unless Boba had to
yeah, it really hasn't, because it's supposed to be like pretty much right after the Empire fell.
It's not right after, but like it's in like the couple years after, or something like that. It's not
he
like
probably just crawled out.
The next episode will pan to him.
The stuff that's on his back, that's all the stuff he used to pry himself out.
Because I'm wondering if maybe he had to like recuperate, like he was like pretty hurt from being inside it and like getting digested, and like his armor protected him, but still was like a lot. So maybe he's like trying to recuperate on Tatooine or something.
Yeah, his face is looking pretty raunchy.
Big Fauna says Boba shouldn't have come back. I ultimately agree with that stance. But like I told Austin the other day, if I still cared about the artistic integrity of Star Wars, I'd have harsher words to say. I might even boycott it like some people are. But I'm not anymore, because I just don't care. It's fun, whatever. Boba Fett's back.
Talking mess about Jay?
Not talking mess. He's got his principles, he's sticking to them. Can respect that.
He still believes in the integrity of Star Wars?
Yes, for some reason. Boba was chilling while Han died. Yeah, hopefully Boba Fett got to live all the way up till the events of The Force Awakens, so he could learn Han Solo finally bit the dust.
He was like, that
guy that
butt munch that just happened to kind of whack me on accident.
that guy that accidentally whacked my jetpack and sent me hurtling into a Sarlacc pit. Barely even paid me any mind. Don't care enough about it to stop watching. That's a good point. Like I there's a lot I like about the show, and I won't stop watching just because like I disagree with Boba Fett coming back. The show has a great I love the cinematography of the show and the way it looks. It really is that kind of like, it is a Star Wars Western. Yeah. Which is what I want from other Star Wars products and media. Like, I want them to kind of explore new genres and, you know, still feel Star Wars, but it's, you know, thematically and kind of, you know, mood-wise feels very different. Yo, McGurdy, are your keyboard and mousepad from the brand Razer? They are not. They are Corsair. I don't own any Razer products. but I own a lot of Corsair. Pretty much my whole computer is Corsair. Dialogue is a bit weird in places. It's very stilted at times. I like it better when they aren't talking. But that's just kind of like
especially when they're not talking about like sci-fi terms. Every time I hear somebody mention sci-fi terms, it sounds like I'm taken out of the magic, and I'm just like, I can hear the writers in the room, but what's a word we can use for that? How about like a blobe? Give me 2 snorts of blogies or whatever. What's his face said when he was like getting drinks.
Yeah, but Star Wars has always been like on the goofier side of sci-fi, so I'm okay with that. I'm building a set that features a Wolfman as one of the aliens, so actually Wolfman's not in this. A tiny bat. He's in this. Hello, Jonathan Clues. What do y'all think they'll do for more movies if they said that it won't have to do with the other movies? Well, the cynic in me says that they'll...
They define not, like, part of the other movies. Like, it's not a part of, like, the same, like, complete timeline, or, like, it's nothing to do with any of the current characters, like the Obi-Wan movie that was rumored forever.
Like, I mean, I think that's what we're going to get for a while, is, like, well, we're getting an Obi-Wan Disney Plus series, apparently. And a Cassian Andor.
Ewan?
It's Ewan McGregor, yeah. Which, whatever. So, I don't know, we're going to be...
all, like, the actors, like, Ewan McGregor is definitely one of the more fun ones to watch.
He is a good actor,
be worth.
yeah. But it's just so, like, yeah, I mean, it's just recycling the same old,
Yeah.
right? Like, that's... I've always advocated that I want to see the future of Star Wars go into the future. Like, I would love it if the next Star Wars movies took place, 500 years after the end of Rise of Skywalker. Like, have references to stuff, obviously, but you'd be so far removed that,
you can't be like, oh, look, here it is. You couldn't see C-3PO. He's here.
Exactly. Like, you couldn't rely on, like, derivative imagery and characters to kind of go off nostalgia, and you'd have to actually make new stories. I guess, after that's my number one desire for Star Wars. After that, I guess, like, an Old Republic series or trilogy or something. But even that, like, the Old Republic, the original game, Knights of the Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic 2, those games were great because they really did feel like completely new Star Wars. Like, the ships, the characters, the way everything looked really felt like it took place thousands of years before the Star Wars we know. But then, when they made the Old Republic MMO, they basically changed all that, and everything just looked like Star Destroyers and TIE Fighters, and it just looked like Star Wars. Like, there was nothing about the Old Republic MMO that felt like out of time compared to, Star Wars that we know. So if they go...
a lot of derivative imagery.
Exactly. So if they go with the ideas of the original Knights of the Old Republic, then yeah, I would love that.
I want to see a gritty, like, drama that, like, it has nothing to do with, like, the sci-fi elements and stuff. It's just, like, 2 parents and, like, their kids were, like, they had 2 kids, and they were 2 of the younglings that just got murked by Anakin. And it's just, like, the fallout of, like, their relationship afterwards.
And just, like, court battles and stuff.
I want to see that.
Golly.
I don't think anybody else wants to see it, but
no,
that's
I
where
don't.
I want Star Wars to go.
I don't want to see that. Yeah, that's the thing. If you went really far into the future, then you could have Baby Yoda show up, and there you go. Can't get away from anything. But I'd be okay with that. I actually like the concept of Baby Yoda. I've really come around to him, although he was incredibly annoying in the last episode, which worried me. I was like, oh, because he's just been kind of like little plot device.
He's just like a fixture.
Yeah, he's just been a little plot device that's cute. But then he's getting more and more like, oh, what wacky hijinks is little Baby Yoda gonna get up to this episode? And I'm just like, oh no. Like
it's low-brow entertainment. It's the lowest of the low.
Yeah.
Slapstick.
I'm doing well, Rebel Friend Films. How are you doing? I'm just building a Lego Cantina, I'm excited. I already have 3 Bith musicians from the Cantina set we did like 5 years ago. So I'm gonna get 3 more here. But I think Jalen
When you
told
say
me that.
we, do you refer to yourself as a part of the LEGO collective?
Sometimes.
Okay, just checking.
It's a hard thing to break from work.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, drop those likes. Heck yeah, Brickopotamus. Appreciate ya. I bet Austin hasn't even liked it yet.
Shut up, man. I'm gonna go do it now. I'm always one of the first ones to like your stuff.
Yeah, I know.
How was your
I
first?
just forgot a bunch of pieces. Hold on. Was that like a ×2 thing that I missed? How did I mess that up? Calm down. Sorry, I slipping back and forth trying to figure out what step I missed. I was distracted, ranting about Star Wars. Story of my life. Alright, well thank you for dropping by, Brickopotamus. Appreciate you coming to the stream, hanging out for a bit. You bought the Cantina for yourself for Christmas? That's a good Christmas gift. I didn't get anything for myself for Christmas yet. I didn't last year.
I'm
But
not
for my
saying on Christmas yet, man.
But for my birthday last year, or the year, 2019 birthday, I bought myself the Tantive 4, which is a great set. Oh, dang it. Man, I'm messing up all over the place. I'm working in a Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga mock. Nice. That's another thing. I'm pretty excited for the Skywalker Saga Lego game coming out next year. I think it looks pretty fun. The stream is straight. This stream is great for sorting Lego. Yeah, this is what I want. It's just a chill stream today, guys. So we're not going to talk about things that make us sad, like Star Wars. I'm just kidding. Star Wars doesn't make me sad anymore. We can talk about it.
He says as he wears a Star Wars shirt, building a Star Wars set.
Yeah. This is a pretty cool shirt, though. Garrett excited about Star Wars? I know. I still like Star Wars. Just kind of a love-hate relationship at times. Hey Austin, have you checked the Coog score recently?
No, but I imagine it's bad. I'm playing Control.
Lego trolled us hard with that Thai Dorito instead of the one that they used in the trailer of the Skywalker Saga video game. You know, I actually have 2 of that set for some reason. Thai Dorito set. I'll probably break that one up. Sort out the pieces soon. I know about Star Wars.
10-28.
10-28.
We put points on the board. We won.
Yeah. Moral victory.
Oklahoma State is losing to Kansas State.
Yeah, they were overrated.
Florida is beating Georgia.
Florida, Georgia. Was that Jalen that sang the state song on stream the other day? I think that was.
State.
The state song. You know? Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana. I'm not going to sing the rest of it. Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan. Okay, now I'm done.
I doubt it.
Gertie ain't active on the good old Jalen Discord. I check up on it. I don't comment a lot. When I'm on Discord, I'm usually in a voice chat with other people, and I'm just like playing games or something. And when I'm working, I can't really be on my phone very much. I try to be more active. Apologize. Okay. Yeah. 50 nifty United States from the 13 original colonies. Yes. That song. I'm trying not to bust out into song. Into the Mandalorian mock contest in the J Discord server. You know, I thought about it, but I don't want to.
What?
There's Jalen's doing a Mandalorian mock contest.
Oh. Yeah, Garrett can't do it. He's in the. He works for LEGO. There'd be a conflict of interest. It's like LeBron James isn't allowed to like participate in somebody's YMCA like basketball league.
Oh yeah. It was on a recent stream. See? Yeah, you know, my mock skills are obviously, you know, a little rusty, but could whip something up. I was thinking about that actually. I was like, if I built a mock from The Mandalorian, what would I want to do? And I honestly don't know. I know the little town from the first season where he has like the big shootout with everybody. I've seen a couple of really good ones of that. But honestly, I was thinking like Mos Pelgo would be really cool. Do like a custom Cobb Vanth minifigure and do the Mandalorian. Have them like, they didn't do this in the show, but just have them like kind of like Old West like standoff with each other, like on both ends of the street. You just got like some old buildings on each side, so it'd be like a little old Western mock, but like Tatooine flavored. I thought that'd be cool. The Sand Eel mock. Is that what we're calling the crate dragon? The Sand Eel? That would be cool. Also a lot more effort than I'm willing to put in. Jedi Master never loses his powers.
Just misplaces them.
Just gets rusty. You know, I was looking at pictures on my phone of pictures I had of Jay and I's crate mock. I was like, man, we did good work. Not to toot my own horn or anything.
That's a literally way to say you toot your own horn there. No, that thing was baller.
I think one of my favorite mocks I've seen recently is First Order Lego's Jedi Temple Order 66 mock that he did. If y'all haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. It's very cool. Good old crate mock. So Jalen and I like earned our stripes in the Lego community.
Crate?
Crate.
I would say the other one.
I mean, Scarif we did really good on, but like, you know, we didn't like do the build streams. Like that was like Jalen's channel really built up from those crate live streams.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we didn't do any live streams for Scarif, and also like, well, you know, it definitely gave us some recognition because the Beyond the Brick interview for that Scarif mock I think is over 1 million views now. It's like 1.4 million views. Which is more than the crate. Yeah. I actually show that Beyond the Brick interview to the ladies.
And you're just like, oh. You're like, yeah, I'm actually YouTube famous. And then you show them that, and they're like, oh.
Oh. Like, oh my gosh, are you like Jake Paul? Oh, well.
Oh my god.
Do you know Cody Ko? No. I know Rich Boy J. And M&R Productions.
OG boyos.
And Solid Brick Studios. What happened to all those white tiles from Crate? They're all in bags at Jalen's house. I own a lot of those, but they're all still at his place.
I say you're gonna get those back ever.
He has my first order troopers too. Those ones I want back. The tile I'm not as anxious about. He also has all my light gray tile. So there's a lot of the Gert surplus over at Jalen's right now. 1.4 million views. God damn. I'm glad. I'm pretty sure we surpassed Chris's Scarif mock in terms of views. So, you know, GG no re.
It's hard proof that you're better.
We also did get, yeah, Rebel Friend Films says we got Scarif done quicker. I will still never understand how we finished that thing. Like, we talk about it a lot, Jalen, I'm sure, and I, but, I mean, we built that thing in like 2 months. It's insanity.
2 months?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, it was literally like, for a while, I'd go over to his place every day. Stay over there for hours until like 3, 4 in the morning building.
Yeah, I remember you told me about that, and you'd go home like late as heck.
Yeah. I was still working part-time back then, so it was a lot easier to do. Couldn't imagine doing that now. I would die. Did he put my first order figures on his wall? I don't know why he would do that. He just has one of each on his wall. He already has all of those. Unless he didn't have any like polybag boys. When I first heard about Jay, I didn't like him because I thought he copied David on all his mocks. Have you ever gone back and watched them? There was a little bit where Jalen and I were doing like a, not really a podcast, but like a, it's like a, you know, he and I would sit there in person and talk about like Lego sets coming out. And we talked about, you know, copying people in the Lego community. So if y'all haven't seen that, that's a bit of a throwback. That was before we even had like met David. I don't remember what that video was called. No, we were just talking about how like the whole idea of like copying people in the Lego community was just something that was kind of misunderstood. There's a difference between like trends. But that is funny. Crate and Scarif we built at very trendy times, so makes sense. That's why we're like, we have to make them the best. If you're gonna do what everyone else is doing, make yours stand out. You know?
Really?
Just remember that you guys put a drink tea tree fig in the Crate mock. Thanks again for that. Yeah, you were like literally on every single one of those Crate streams we did, so we had to honor you in some way. The drink tea tree. Is there a future with you and Jay making another mock? There is one mock that he and I want to do that I want to be a part of, for sure, at least one, anyway. He and I
What is it?
I can't talk about it.
Why not?
'Cause I can't reveal what's in the pipeline for Rich Boy J.
Why not?
Because I can't.
You fake.
Anyway, he and I have talked about it for years. So I would say that there is a future. just hard with, you know, work schedules, and, you know, he and I don't really live very close to each other. We live a little closer now that I've moved, but it's still pretty far.
Yeah, he's so far away, man.
Any plans of it actually coming true? I don't know. I mean, they're very, very, very long-term plans. Like, it would be like a Star Killer level project, which he's been working on for years solo, you know? I mean, not years at this point. Over a year.
I think that's technically plural.
Make that long-awaited Padme's apartment mock. Yeah, I think we're gonna do like a full-scale, like human-sized Padme's apartment.
Why?
That was Jalen's first mock. Whoever did. Where are my? Where's my phone? I was gonna see if Jalen texted me back. Oh well. See if I can find my phone. I'll be right back, guys. Don't worry, Austin will entertain you.
He's gone! Come back, Darren! No! Austin does not live in Austin. We live in Houston. So close, and yet so far.
Where did I put my phone? Were y'all watching the
Call it?
stream when I put my phone down? Yeah, call it. I just want to make sure Jay's not trying to get in touch with me.
I'll just, what do you call it? I'll just type in your phone number in the chat and let everybody call you.
Donated $50 to him in September, and he still doesn't give me a shout out, but I'm scared of asking him. I would just message him, let him know. He probably just forgot. No harm, no foul.
Alright, I am calling you right now.
I hear it buzzing, but I can't find it.
I don't get this.
Oh, I found it. Never mind. Phone is under the base plate to your side. Thank you, Squidman.
Whoops.
It's like that movie Unfriended. The ghost is inside the house. Put that over there. Comic bricks. Yes, I moved into a new home.
His address is 412.
Don't send me stuff. My mailbox is very small. Unfriended. Have you seen that movie? It's really bad.
Heck no.
It was not.
It did not look good.
It's a movie I would call not good.
Your movie sucks review of it, and I was like, yeah, that's all I need to see.
Yeah. I watched it because an ex-girlfriend wanted to watch it. Star Wars: The Lost Phone. That's the movie we need to see. They were asking earlier what I want to see. I want to see that. Someone trying to find their lost communication device. Is it communicator? Is that what they call them in Star Wars? I actually talked to one of the guys who was in it. He was the bigger guy that put his hand in the blender. Oh yeah, I remember. That's interesting. Do you know him like in person or? Unfriended sounds like it involves Facebook. I don't remember. I think they actually did have real like social media in it. But it was like they were all on Skype together, and then ghosts killed them all one by one.
You think they would just hang up? Oh. All right, guys, I'm getting murdered. I'll drop.
Talk to you guys later. Is all of your Lego in a different room than what you are in now? Most of it is, yes. Pretty much all of it, actually.
I just now noticed the thumbnail for this.
Oh, yeah? You like that?
Yeah, Eric sent it to me. Is Eric subscribed?
My Slave 1 is right on the other side, out of view here. As well as some bagged up stuff is over here still that I haven't really gone through. But I have a massive shelf out in my living room that's like all my Lego collection. I posted it on my Instagram a while back, but I've kind of updated a little bit. I'll post it again soon. Yes, Ghost Girl makes them all kill themselves. Who shot first, though? I mean, in that instance, for sure me. But you know, my stud shooter went off first.
That time you shot me.
I do.
Pretty rude.
Yeah, I'm glad you're okay now, though. It's one of those just like no other like film franchise has like that kind of meta aspect to it that Star Wars does. That
What?
Han shot first. Like that's like it's a whole thing of how it was showed originally and then changed, and like how the fan base views it and stuff is all like this thing. Like no other like movie or series or anything has like stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
Very strange.
The Raptors ate first in Jurassic Park. I don't know.
Yeah, they did.
Kind of wrecked my brain. The
But
only other thing I would say is like relatively similar would be something akin to like Blade Runner.
I was
and,
gonna
like,
actually
which
mention Blade
version
Runner.
Which version is like the best?
Yeah, Blade Runner comes close. It just has to do with having a crazy man as your director, I guess.
Yeah.
Opinion on rumored Boba show? Ugh.
This is it. You're watching the Boba show.
I hope that's what we're watching.
Because I'm pretty sure like they were thinking about it and then they nixed it, and then I
Yeah,
think they're
there was
kinda
going to
just
be a Boba Fett project, and I think The Mandalorian kind of spawned from that.
Yeah, I think they just kind of relegated like, all right, best of both worlds. We'll have him in there. I wonder if he's gonna like end up being like a big character, or if this is just gonna be like a dumb side thing that happens for a couple episodes.
I hope he's like turns out to be like the main villain.
Like that honestly like would be the only way that I could see him like me enjoying his presence in the show is if like he's like in it for a substantial role. If he just kind of comes and goes, then I'll be pretty upset with it.
I want him to be hunting the bounty on the child. I think that would be a cool way to use him.
Mm-hmm.
And then, at the end of the show, you kill him off. For good this time.
Until the next company decides to give it a go.
Yeah, until he comes back again. You think he's gonna help the Mando in the end? I don't know. It's just like Boba Fett was never like...
There was nothing about him. He is a non-character. So like anything that like about his character that comes up now is entirely like made up now. Which is fine, you know, like it's okay for them to define him later in my eyes just because like he was nothing, but like he has no qualities.
Yeah, I mean,
like
there's like some things we can infer from the original trilogy. He's just like an effective bounty hunter, which to me implies that like he's, you know, doesn't have like a lot of morals or anything the way like
he's
the
ruthless.
Mandalorian character that we know in the show.
Like accidentally got.
But like, and also in the little bit we saw of Boba Fett in the Clone Wars, he was like very vengeful and angry of like, you know, his father's death and stuff. So I just don't see him being like a, you know, rough guy with a heart of gold the way like the Mandalorian is. Like I see him as like a bad guy. He's just another Aussie. He's from New Zealand. The actor. Got our first good alien boy. What's this guy's name? Urchek Cal Fass. You all knew that, right?
I was talking to there's a guy who's in another, like my friend Clay's Discord, and he's like a staunch Star Wars person, but he's like the kind of person that's like any kind of Star Wars media that comes out, like he takes it like gospel.
Oh.
Like he loves the idea of like gray Jedis and all that kind of stuff. And so when I asked him, was like, what is y'all's thoughts on what do you call it, Boba being in the Mandalorian? And they were all like, oh man, I love it, like he's great and stuff like that, like he's like the great, like he deserves so much more than he like got in the movies. And I was like, well, who's to say? Like
Boba Fett went out like a
all
bitch.
He did was just look cool and have the title of like the best bounty hunter ever. And then he was like, well, what about the one scene where he hears like Luke pull out his gun, and then he like
and then he missed him.
He stopped
yeah,
him,
that
and
was
he
cool.
stops him, and I was like, so we know two things about him. That one, he has really good hearing, which might just be because of like his helmet with amplified like hearing, and two, he also cannot shoot very well. If he was the best bounty hunter in the world, he would have shot Luke at that moment.
Boba Fett is revered because of the way he has been marketed and how we feel about him as fans. He is cool Star Wars imagery as a character. That is what Boba Fett is.
Yeah.
If they want to do something cool with his character in The Mandalorian, I'm ultimately fine with it. Like, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, like, to say that, like, he deserves so much more? No.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
I hate when
he went out like a bitch, dude. Like Han killed him in, like, a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, George Lucas wrote that because he thought it'd be funny.
He got a Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but if your character dies and you have a Wilhelm scream, then you were not cool.
No.
You were the most expendable of all the expendables. Like, he should have teamed up with The Rock and... was The Rock in that movie? No, it was Sylvester Stallone. Chuck Norris. He should have been Expendables 4. It should have just been Boba. Living in the Sarlacc pit. Dying.
Bobers.
Boba and the Fetts.
We get more Boba Fett minifigs and Slave Ones than Jango Fett. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, Boba Fett is just like... He's just like Star Wars merchandise, you know? Boba Fett's helmet looks cool on a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
It is what
I'm
it
not
is.
gonna pretend like I don't think he's like awesome, but
Boba Fett.
I also can't pretend
Boba
like
Fett.
he's actually like a good developed character who deserves anything more than what he got.
And that's the thing is, like, I don't think he needs more because, like, he's already such like just a memorable part of Star Wars. Like I have the Slave One built right over there. It's one of my favorite sets, and like I have a Black Series Boba Fett figure that looks really cool, and it's one of my favorite ones I own. But like the way he's just revered and like worshipped, it's just strange to me. Like that's what I thought the whole point of the Mandalorian was we were getting like a new character to fit that mold that we could get behind and learn about, which is to me a lot more satisfying than just being like, hey, you remember Boba Fett?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because again, it's like it's catering exclusively to the fans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, imagine if you showed someone The Mandalorian for the first time ever. There's a lot in there that's like for Star Wars fans, but ultimately they get it, right? Like they learning about new characters, new places, new concepts that are being introduced to them. And then you get to season 2 and there's just some guy that's at the end watching like, well, who's that? It's like, oh, that's the actor that played Jango Fett, who was the template for the clone army of the Republic, who also requested to have a clone son whose name was Boba Fett, who ended up becoming a bounty hunter who hunted down Han Solo and froze him in carbonite and then fell into a Sarlacc pit. That's not how you get people to watch Star Wars. They'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Because yeah, they're already like anybody who's not currently into Star Wars is probably just overwhelmed with like the lore and with the fans and stuff like that. So they're like, okay, season 2, episode 1, what's that? And then they have to go and see like everybody's dissertation on the subject.
I was like Darth Maul being in Solo. Like, I remember like, you know, a friend asked me, he was like, "You're a Star Wars guy," and I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, that wasn't Darth Maul at the end, right? Because he's dead. Is that like someone else of his species?" And I was like, "No, it's Darth Maul." Casual fans don't know those things, and I don't expect them to know those things. Really, casual fans wouldn't even know Boba Fett looks like that, because we don't see his face in the movies. We see his dad's face, which is the same face, just the same actor. But it's like one of those things. It's like you only know of it because of the meta reasons. It's just kind of like, ugh. Whatever. This is a positive stream. Baby Yoda is the only way to get girls to watch Star Wars. You know? I wouldn't say it's the only way, but it is a good way. Probably effective way. Everyone knows who Baby Yoda is now.
My mom freaking loves Baby Yoda, but also she likes Star Wars.
Yeah. What's not to like about Baby Yoda? He's a little wrinkly baby. He's funny. He's cute.
He's old and a baby.
That was Darth Y'all in Solo. He just took off his cowboy hat. It's like, now I'm fixing to start a criminal enterprise here.
And do your Arthur Morgan with it.
I'll tell you what, boy.
After I got cut there in half.
Getting cut in half really tells you something.
I was mighty upset with myself not having any legs.
First I got the TB, then I got cut in half. Spoilers for Red Dead Redemption 2.
Tuberculosis?
Yeah. Oh, you never finished Red Dead 2. Sorry.
Oh, dude. Spoilers.
It came out 2 years ago.
Hey, man. You're welcome.
Anywho.
You get to play it for half off.
Girls watch Star Wars for Hayden Christensen. I didn't know girls watched movies to watch bad acting.
He's definitely a handsome lad, but like, yeah, after
You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan. Whoa. Tahiti. Ben Swolo. Yeah, I would say more girls now watch it for Kylo Ren. They like that edgy movie.
Bruh, I'm so wide.
Sad boy. The Gen Zer girls watch it for that reason anyway. He's like an e-boy. Hayden Christensen lives like a few miles from my grandparents in Canada. You ever gone by and said hi?
You ever go trick or treat there?
You go say like hi, and he answers the door, and he's like, "Oh, you're a Star Wars fan?" You're like, "No, actually, I'm a big fan of crap,
the movie Jumper.
No, I was gonna. His wife that he's married to, she was in the show. Shoot, I can't remember what it's called.
Is it War Stars?
No, I can't remember.
Is it B Stars?
It's not B Stars. I'm sure someone knows what I'm talking about. Girls watch Star Wars for Jake Lloyd. Wait a sec. They watch Star Wars for sad child actors.
Jake Lloyd.
Coruscant? Oh, he got divorced from her. He feels bad. Oh, whoops. Well, good thing he didn't stop by his house to say hi to his wife. Yeesh. Feel a disturbance in the force. No, she wasn't on the OC. Or maybe she was on the OC, but she was the star of a show. She was like a doctor, and she moves to like a small town in the South. Heart of Dixie. That's what I was thinking of. That's the one. Anyway, the whole joke was you go over there and he's like, "You're a Star Wars fan?" Like, no, I'm just a Heart of Dixie fan. Dinner's ready. See you later, Jonathan. Thank you for stopping by the stream and hanging out. Appreciate it. There's a movie with Hayden Christensen where Samuel L. Jackson tries to kill his dad.
Jumper.
Is that Jumper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Samuel L. Jackson was in that movie.
Mm-hmm. Only God should have this power.
Your Samuel L. Jackson impersonation. That was really good, man.
Chicken nuggies.
Dude, I don't have chicken nuggets, but you know what I bought at the store the other day? I got me some pizza rolls. I might have that, a little dinner of champions, a little good Texas beer, a little pizza rolls, building Lego Star Wars sets, and playing video games. That's the life, fellas.
Of a man, baby.
That is the life. His ex-wife was in Jumper too. She was? I've never actually seen Jumper, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was, I really enjoyed, like, the special effects. I thought, like, they were pretty well done.
Yeah, that was one of those
maybe
movies.
it's dated now.
I remember when it came out, it was, like, popular with, like, kids our age. Which made me kind of be like, yeah, I don't want to watch it, you know?
Yeah. It was definitely something that whenever I watched it, I was like, oh man, I gotta make a movie where I'm a jumper man.
Yeah. There's a lot of those on YouTube. Y'all like pizza pockets or pizza rolls more? I'm more of a, like, pizza pockets, like... Or no, I mean pizza rolls, like the little guys. Little bite-sized pizza nugs. I mean, Austin would eat those things by the pound.
Pizza rolls?
Yeah. Pizza bagels.
I think it was
Get
more
some
of a.
Lunchables too.
I think it was more of a pizza roll.
I don't know. The day I start taking like Lunchables to work is my like lunch and or dinner.
The day you
It's
just off yourself.
the...
Pizza and bananas, that's what they are.
Pizza empanadas.
That's what pizza rolls are. What is a...
Where do you work? I work at a Lego store, actually. Work in Lego management. Well, you don't have to tell me exactly where I drink tea. You can be a little obscure.
Drink tea is trying to out you.
I've had people call the store though, and when I answer, they're like, "Wait, Garrett? Like Garrett Bricks?" I'm like, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Does Jay get the same thing, I bet?
I'm sure he does. There was a time, I mean, he works at a different store now, but before we worked together, like, I mean, we'd get recognized at work fairly often.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that makes sense. Probably relatively niche
Yeah, I mean,
or community.
yeah, it wasn't like a everyday kind of thing, but like it happened often enough to where it wasn't like a super one-off occurrence.
Hmm. Oh.
And we like a lot of like people that we've come to know that are like local Lego guys that, you know, we've seen them at like the conventions and stuff. But initially, a lot of those guys saw us at the store for the first time, like, oh, hey, you know, introduce themselves. Yeah, I was actually, for a while, I was in charge of ordering our pick and build brick. We're not currently...
What?
The
Ordering what?
Pick and build brick.
Oh.
But we haven't really been doing that recently, so... But I'd always make sure to get a mix of, you know, good, fun, colorful stuff, but also, like, good mock building pieces.
Rigging the system for yourself?
Not just for me. Generally stuff that I was really excited for. There'd be plenty of people that were also excited for it. Jay, he does work at a different store now. He didn't want to work with me anymore. Aren't Pab almost all the same? Sort of. Stores in the same region will be picking from the same selection, but otherwise they have kind of a little bit of wiggle room with what they order. Usually when some like cool new element, like dark orange, if that's available, all the stores will get it because they know it's a good piece.
You can go your own way. Go your own way. Ooh.
You can call it. Dark orange is definitely something that I've tried to order in the past, but it usually runs out. Because that's a good one. And also fairly hard to come by. But I would like to see Jalen make a Geonosis mock. I know he's always wanted to. He stocks up on that dark orange whenever he can.
And a Geonosis one would be sick.
Why does my LEGO store only get colorful 2x4s? Is it cheaper? No, I don't think there's necessarily a cost associated with it, but the pick and build wall also has to like look nice. You know, it's a draw people in kind of feature. So especially if they don't have employees that work there that are like into like the mock scene, they'll generally just kind of resort to ordering the more simple things, but to get good colors and make their wall look really nice. It's always worth like asking. I mean, like if you have like your local store you go to a lot, you know, talk to them like, hey, like I've been looking around for this kind of piece, or like, I'm building mocks. These pieces are generally useful. I don't know how your ordering system works, but if you have something like that on there, I'd appreciate it if you put an order in next time. And they'll be like, okay, yeah, we'll look into it. At the very least, they'll just, you know, maybe do it. You gotta be
Worst
smart
they can say is no.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, nope, you now are no longer able to shop at the store. We will flag you across the country.
You've been blacklisted. Telling us what to do with our wall? That is disrespect of the highest order, sir.
What is it?
You may leave. I'm thinking about getting a job at my local one down in the Strip, living in Vegas. What are the requirements, though? I mean...
You gotta be super cool. Just kidding. Garrett got the job.
We've hired people who it was their first job, you know. But the things they look for are definitely like friendliness. You know, being able to be very open with people, because all the like job stuff can be taught. But you know, they really look for people who are, you know, being a people person, being very friendly and talkative and things like that.
I don't know how you got the job.
I have a great customer service voice.
Who just joined?
Bert.
Hey,
Hello.
Bert.
I'm live streaming currently. How do you feel about you? What?
Humorous.
I don't know what you're
Be
saying.
good.
You keep cutting in and out.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh wow.
Went to a LEGO store and an employee helped me ask for a replacement for a brick that came broken. He said to say I'm a master builder. Is that like protocol or was he just nice? He was just being nice. It's funny though. What's the discount percent? I'm not going to tell you that on stream, but you can find that if you Google it.
It's 100%. They actually pay Garrett to take the Legos home. Pretty sick job.
It's a pretty good paying job though. I mean, it's $50 an hour, which is nice. Because when I first started, I actually had to pay Lego $100 an hour, so it's nice that they've kind of, you know, improved that a little bit. Sorry, unfunny SpongeBob reference.
How do I get on over there? Chip 2, Bert.
Reading Gert's chat.
Reading Bert's chat. That's a demerit.
What?
We're having a good time. Everyone's doing like their extra live streams, so I'm using that as my excuse to build a Lego set on stream all day and play games later probably.
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
My arms feel all like jellied from earlier. It's like putting Lego pieces down is kind of hard
Wah.
because we climbed.
I'm Blue Brick's boyfriend.
Who is?
Interesting.
Techno Union. Wow. You can't take everything these boys say seriously. They're a bunch
Yeah, I
of
think Blue Brick was even surprised by that one.
they're a bunch of goobers.
Whoa. You're a goober. Don't you ever tell me I'm a goober again, you hear me?
I'm a goofy goober, yeah. We're all goofy goobers. We definitely all support that here.
The directional override. What is that?
Austin, have you ever watched Schitt's Creek?
No, but Jody started watching and she seems to enjoy it.
Yeah, I started watching it. It's very good. I like it.
Yeah, didn't it just clean up at the Emmys?
I think so. They did their final season, so that sweeped. I don't know about sweeped, but yeah, it did well.
What I don't like about this game, I'm so lost. Just all the time.
What game are you playing?
Control?
Thank you for commenting, Bert, on the giving me that good like interaction.
Uh-huh.
It helps with the algorithms. All right, we got our bar done. Our space taps for all the space beers. And we got Wooher.
Ding 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 ding.
Okay.
Anyway. Gertie, are you into platformers? I really like Mario games and stuff. I'm not a huge 2D platformer guy. I know Austin's been playing those more and more lately, but I'm not huge into those. But I do love like the 3D Mario games, like Mario Odyssey. I like those. That's the bar where Luke was sitting at when Obi-Wan chopped off that dude's arm. Correct. He cut off Panda Baba's arm, who he is in this set as well, so we will get to him.
With real arm-cutting action.
He said, he doesn't like you. I'm sorry. I don't like you either. You should be careful. We're wanted men. I have the death sentence in 12 systems. I'll be careful. You'll be dead. What's one set that you regret not getting? That's a good question. Mostly UCS sets that I skipped out on. I think I regret not getting the UCS Sandcrawler. I regret not buying more Kashyyyk and Utapau Trooper battle packs while those were out. I have like a handful of each, but I would have bought more. Same with that Seleucami pack with the Commander Neo looking trooper. Wait, am I missing something? But yeah, that Sandcrawler set for sure. Worst battle pack of all time, I would say the first Mandalorian battle pack or the Assassin's Droids battle pack. Those are pretty meh. More recently, I might go with the more recent Mandalorian battle pack. That one also is I'm not a huge fan of. Oops. Got all of our cloth. Yeah, I think the Assassin's Droids battle pack is probably the worst.
Yeah, Celeste is hard. Bert's just not a good enough gamer to be able to play it.
That's true.
Man, yeah, I just like freaking beat like the main levels yesterday, and then I got on Xbox today, and it was like, oh, it was added to Xbox Game Pass. It's like, sweet. It goes $15.
Deep Rock Galactic's on there, Bert, so we should all play that soon.
What is that about?
It's like a...
It's Left 4 Dead, but you're space dwarves.
Space dwarves.
Oh.
Mining.
Yeah, you're like mining an asteroid, fighting aliens.
I'm down.
And it's on Game Pass.
Yeah,
What has two butts and kills people?
Jimmy Two Butts, the convicted felon.
I don't know, Drink Tea. What's the answer?
If it's not Jimmy Two Butts, then I'm gonna be upset.
I'll be upset.
I'm gonna be back. I didn't shower ever since the gym and my feet stink.
An assassin. Alright, bye, Austin. That joke, sorry. I've actually never heard that. That was pretty good. Do you have any Star Wars hot takes you have for the chat? Bert? Normally these streams are talking about Star Wars, so.
I mean, it's a hot take for you, but I enjoy the prequels.
Yeah, I know you do.
I don't really think that's a hot take for a lot of people.
It should be a hot take for everyone, but apparently it's not.
I think yours is more of a hot take.
That the prequels are bad? That's definitely not a hot take.
That's
how like everyone.
garbage.
That's how like everyone felt about them until like 2014. The predominant.
They realized their greatness.
No, before people like developed a nostalgia for them.
No.
Once that set is built, are you going to add more characters? I will, actually. So, like I was saying earlier, I have 3 other Bith musicians from the older Mos Eisley Cantina set. So I'll add those to them. And then I have a lot of, like, custom kind of just Star Wars characters. I made them for the last mock I built. So I'll probably throw those in here as well, just to fill out the whole cantina. I know there's a couple of good characters, like some like purist customs I've seen if people do of some of the Cantina characters. I might look into making some of those. But yeah. Add some more droids and Jawas walking around. Kanye said the prequels are better. Kanye's
Lord
also
is God because he is God, so
Kanye also got less votes than the Libertarian candidate, which is pretty embarrassing, so, you know. Call that a yikes. Then you only need one more Bith. That is true. Might have to order one, get the full band.
was Kanye on your ballot? Or like on your list of...
No, he was not.
He also was not on mine.
I think he was a write-in candidate.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they had the list of write-ins, and he was not on mine.
I don't think he, like, had gotten enough, like...
Because he was on my friend in Colorado's, but...
Yeah, I'm not really sure how the write-in rules work. But anyway, it's funny that he lost. I don't think Kanye was catching up. When the Libertarian does better than you, you know you did bad. Well, Kanye ran because he's like a weird narcissist. I can't really speak for everyone else. Anyway, the fact that he thinks the prequels are better is also reason enough to know that they're bad. Is that even a real thing he said? I've seen people say that, but it's okay. This is a safe space, Bert. If you want to like the prequels in this stream, that's fine.
Thank you for your support.
I don't care enough about it anymore to... Dang, Kanye made gains in Vermont. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, Yeezy. It was kind of a mean move his wife pulled on him, though. She congratulated Biden and Harris earlier today. Like, don't you remember your husband ran for president? I'm sorry. That's just too funny. She posted like a public congratulations to his opponent. Not very faithful, Kim. Not very faithful. I think Star Wars Theory said his favorite movie is Episode 2. Well, Star Wars Theory generally has terrible Star Wars opinions, so it doesn't surprise me. but I'm shocked that he didn't say episode 3 was his favorite. What is your, as someone likes the prequels, what is your favorite Star Wars movie? Bert?
Favorite Star Wars movie?
Yeah. Like, if you were to go and watch one right now, which one would you watch?
If I was to go and watch one right now, I would watch Rogue One.
Oh, okay.
Because I watched that once. And it was entertaining. I want to watch it again.
It's good. Most of it's kind of bad, but the third act is very good. Definitely the best like Star Wars battle ever put to screen, for sure. And it looks really pretty. Okay, well, so like not like watch right now then, just like in general, what's your favorite?
I enjoyed 1 and 3 a lot.
1 and 3? Like
Yeah.
Phantom Menace?
Yeah.
Man, really?
I know 1 has a lot of bad moments, but can't go wrong with Qui-Gon.
Sure. Man. I won't say anything. I mean, sure, whatever. Okay, you have your right to your opinion. My favorite episode 5, because that's the best one. Do you like Dave Filoni? Do I like Dave Filoni? I definitely don't like some of the things he's done. I think like a lot of things he did in Rebels was fairly goofy. But I mean, he's fine. I don't care for his like over attachment to his characters. The way like Ahsoka just keeps coming back. She's gonna be in The Mandalorian. So I don't really care for that. Dave Fillet. You sent me the report on Insta. Oh, is on Kanye's vote totals. I'll check that out later. See how the Yeezy campaign did. Did you ever see that video? He was like on like Joe Rogan's podcast or whatever, and he was like asked like what he would do on like foreign policy situations, and he just like sat there with a blank face.
Nope.
Sorry, I apologize to anyone watching that voted for Kanye. Yeah, I don't know. Overall, I guess I don't mind Dave Filoni as much as some people do, like Rich Boy Jay. Yeah, was he in the last episode? Was that Dave Filoni in the X-Wing? Are you up to date on Mandalorian, Bert?
I haven't watched episode 2.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay, because
Episode.
nothing happens in that episode, so there's nothing to spoil.
Why do they do that?
What? Do filler
Have
episodes?
Happens. Like,
Because it's just like, I don't know, it's a really expensive show. And I think part of that is the reason why they're trying to make it more episodic. Easier to do things in bite-sized chunks. But I don't know. It's just the vibe they're going for, I guess. But yeah, I thought the first season was overall good, but just had way too many episodes where it just felt like nothing was happening. Like, that episode where they're on, like, the rebel ship and, like, they fight a bunch of robots. I was just like, this is, like, the worst thing I've ever seen. It was so boring. And nothing happened. Yeah, I don't consider talking about Kanye West's failed presidential bid politics. more of just a celebrity doing narcissistic celebrity things. I want the new food at Galaxy's Edge to be those eggs Baby Yoda eats. They could do that. Like, make them like little like Jello balls that you'd get. Because like a Jello, you know, you can just like suck them up, like slurp them. So you could eat them the way like Baby Yoda was. You just like have like these little Jello balls. Maybe like they serve them on like sticks. You get them on the stick and you just like. That would be cool. I would order those. Has anyone in the chat been to Star Wars Land? Or Galaxy's Edge? I'm not a huge theme park guy, so I just don't really have the drive to go. Theme parks are what I call a waste of money. Not a waste of money for everybody, but it's just, for me, the types of things I enjoy, it would be a waste of my money. What did you think of it, Drink Tea? Rebel Friend, you've been there 3 times? Wow. So what do y'all think of it? Is it worth going? Like, just as a Star Wars fan that's not really into theme parks. You have seen the Millennium Falcon. That's the thing, it would be cool to take a picture in front of the giant Millennium Falcon that's there. I think that's borderline makes it worth going. It's not life-sized. I think I've heard that it's like, it's smaller than life-size, but it's like the illusion of it where it is makes it feel like it is full scale. You always go with friends, not that far away from California. That's the other thing. Being from Houston, we are like Disneyland and Disney World and all those theme parks and stuff are like all the way to the west or all the way to the southeast. We are like directly in the middle of like the 2 theme park capitals of the United States. I've been to Disneyland and Disney World each once when I was little, very little. Never been to Universal.
I've been to Disney World once when I was little.
We used to have a theme park here in Houston. They closed it down.
I know.
Astro.
Travis Scott gonna bring it back?
Hopefully. I would take a Travis Scott Astro World revival. What's up, Stormy? You guys just have rodeos. You know, I don't even like the rodeo. But the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo is a big deal. That's true. Is it actually milk? Are you actually getting when you get the blue and green milk at Star Wars Land, is it actually milk? Because I wouldn't want to walk around drinking milk. Milk was a bad choice. Looks like we got an actual mic. Yeah, we got a big boy mic here. Hopefully the audio is good. Whenever I'm talking away from it, it's not nearly as good. It's fruit juice. Okay, that's a lot better then. It has the pungency of milk.
What?
Yuck. Because I just imagine like walking around in like the Florida heat just drinking like blue dyed milk. It makes me feel queasy. Is Garrett real? That's the question, isn't it? Long time watcher, first time caller. You're on the air, Austin Nash. Some guy serving it told me it was ice cream. Oh, maybe it's milky because it's ice cream.
The milk was bad, but I couldn't stop drinking it. Oh no.
Since you're from Texas, where's your cowboy hat? My cowboy hat's at the cleaners.
Whoa.
Hey, Austin.
What it do, gentlemen?
It do.
I forgot that I had my camera on, and I almost like absent-mindedly like walked back out here when I was like naked.
After you got out of the shower.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you're not on stream.
Yeah.
I've seen enough live stream fails to have that fear in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
I actually don't own any cowboy hats. Squid man. I have a pair of boots. Actually, I don't even have a pair of boots anymore. I got rid of them.
Why'd you get rid of them?
They were just, I don't know. I never really liked the style too much. They were
Yeah,
the
more
flat
like work boots.
They were work boots, which I like. I ended up wearing them for work more often than not. But I just ended up, if I got another pair, I'd want to just replace these and not get additional ones.
I feel you, man. I feel.
Because I do like boots. Just don't wear them very often. I think should take your streaming to Twitch where you could game and then like once a week build a set. That would be great. That's actually, I was talking about that. I think I will end up switching to Twitch. I just, as I've started to become more active again, you know, YouTube is where I've had videos in the past and people that have watched
That's where you
me.
got your subscribers and stuff.
Yeah,
Makes
like
sense.
where
Kinda
people
breaking
have
into-
where people have known me before from Rich Boy J streams in the LEGO community is where they are. So just to kind of get that back up. I'll still post videos to YouTube because I really do like editing those videos that I've made of us playing various games.
Yeah, you
Those
like
will
editing.
those will still come to YouTube, but I think I will end up streaming on Twitch. I'm surprised Jay hasn't announced this on his server. I had to do it for him. I think I messaged him a while back. I think he might be at work today. But hey, if he's got his own things to do, that's okay. That's okay. LEGO community is dead on Twitch. LMAO. Yeah. But I'm trying to, do games and stuff, which Twitch is definitely better for. So ultimately, I think that's the better spot. But I think I would still do LEGO build streams because they're fun. I think you can be very interactive, and it's something I enjoy doing. When are you gonna end the stream? I'm planning on streaming for the rest of the day. I might take a break at some point to go get some food, but I was planning on.
Get it delivered.
That's added cost, bro.
Your added cost.
Or I could heat up my my pizza rolls.
I have pizza downstairs, so I'm same boat.
That'd be kind of a gamer move. Just heat up some pizza rolls.
That's whenever you switch over to games when you're done building the stream. Bust up the pizza rolls to make the announcement.
Grady, have you ever cosplayed as a Star Wars character? I have not, actually. Well, unless you count Halloween of the year 2000, in which I went as Darth Maul. But I don't think that counts.
Year 2000.
But no, I've never actually seriously cosplayed. It's alright. You don't have to announce it on Rich Boy J's server. Appreciate the thought, though. I've had several of the mods drop by various times anyway, so it's well known enough. I'm gonna have to use chopsticks to eat them, to eat my pizza rolls.
So you don't get all your what do you call it? all your Lego pieces all gross.
Oh, I'm very careful about that. If I've like eaten or anything, like, and I rarely snack while I'm building Lego sets because I don't want to get like grease on them. I am very particular about that. Here, didn't you go as Han Solo when you took a picture with Ayla Secura? No, I wasn't dressed up or anything. I was holding a gun, so I have like a gun, but I just have a shirt on. I think I have a Dalek Bricks shirt on in that picture, actually. Yeah, I wash my hands all the time. Yeah, I just can't. I don't like to see like oily fingerprints on like tiles and minifigures and stuff. So I just can't deal. Orange Cheeto fingers on crate. No. That's a yuck. Yeah, I have a Dalek Brick shirt. Supported him. He was always super nice and welcoming whenever we'd go to Brickworld Chicago. I just hate the feeling of clean Lego on greasy fingers. Yuck. You love my room, by the way. Great use of space. Thank you. I don't really have closets. It's just kind of a wall of clothes and shoes over there. Bed behind me. There's some shelves on the other side here with some Lego stuff. The rest of my Lego collection's all out there.
Where the heck is this honky?
No slurs on my stream, Austin. Thank you.
This game is so weird.
You should invest in a top-down cam. I think that would be nice.
I feel like you could probably do I mean, actually, you might need to get some software or something that you might have to pay for. But you can hook up, like, your DSLR.
But don't those have a hard time, like, recording for, like, an extended period, right?
If you're recording, then yeah. But, like, if you're using it as, like, a top-down, like, just for streaming, I think that it's not too bad.
Oh, really? Because I always thought the issue with those is they overheat.
Maybe I just don't know. I just remember trying it out myself and it wasn't like too bad. Where the?
Garrett store is my nearest store. Oh yeah, you're an H-Town boyo. Greatest city in the world. I actually love Houston. When I was driving back from the gym, I was just like, had my windows down. I was just like, enjoying the day and looking at everything. It's just like...
Mm-hmm. It's fun being downtown.
Yeah, it's great. Driving across, like, you know, like the bayou and the park and stuff over there.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. On the other side of the library from our place is actually just like an awesome view of downtown.
Yeah, is that where I've seen Jody's like Instagram stories?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was like, because I thought she had gone somewhere for that. No, it's just on the other side of the library.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like just a hop skip away.
Where are you from, Blue Brick? Is Blue Brick still here? Interested in what my desk setup looks like. So basically, it's like an L-shaped desk. It's fairly long, so it's long side on this one. Computer is there. And
Can you not move the camera?
I guess I could. It's just kind of on a cable, so. Whoops. So, computer, and then this side. This is like the Lego side. And I actually spilled my beer, so I'll be right back.
I missed the POV.
I'll show off the desk setup. I also brought this out to flex on everybody.
Brought what out?
My 505050 battle pack. Have I ever shown you the 501st battle pack song, Austin?
Who, Jay's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that he's gone, what prequel movies do you think are better?
Well, we already have, like, I got you guys a pro prequel fan in the stream right now, so.
Who?
Bert.
Apparently I'm a pro prequel fan.
He likes the prequels.
Oh.
I kicked him.
Don't do that. That was mean. That was Austin's doing. Not mine. I am respectful of other people's opinions. Gaming over booze. I agree with that.
Gert's definitely a both kind of guy.
You wonder what it's like to sleep in Gare Bear's bed?
It's alright. I've slept in there before.
It's a queen size. It's fairly big.
Yeah. It's a gentle but firm.
Don't worry, my beer
bed.
only spilled like a little drop. It didn't actually get on my keyboard. It's funny, when I built my first computer, I got a pretty nice keyboard. Similar, I mean, it wasn't as nice as the ones now. It was nice for 5 years ago. It was like my first nice like mechanical keyboard, and then I ended up like spilling like Dr. Pepper all over it. It's not a good time.
Gross.
Sugarland gang, we out here. Hey, Dirty Shug, represent.
Dirty Shug.
The Dirty Shug. Wait a sec.
I'm trying to like half pay attention to you while also paying attention to the story that's going on in Control. It's so stupid.
Just play a different game.
It's a fun game. Like, I really enjoy the combat, but the story is just so strange. I don't understand, but for some reason I am like the director of this like Federal Bureau of Control.
Oh, Bluebrick's from Dallas. He is from an inferior city. Yikes. Yikes. H-Town holds it down. Just kidding. I have family that live up there. It's fine. Actually, they live in Fort Worth. Not really Dallas. I had a great time at Brick Fiesta 2017, which was in Dallas. Technically, it was in Mesquite, but it's a good enough time. You've seen Blue Brick's bed. You're just trying to find everyone's beds, which is a little strange. You have like a portfolio. You keep information where everyone sleeps. I got my 505050 first battle pack. Stormy's going wild. I am a bed reviewer. How does mine review?
He hasn't slept in it yet.
Oh, okay. Well, you can come on over whenever.
His address is 412.
I got my 505050 first.
Not very sure for someone that claims to be a bed reviewer.
Yeah, you think you would have that information.
Should have it locked down.
Yeah, for sure.
I got a twin.
Dang. Takes me back to that college dorm life.
The extra long twin.
Yeah. Rate Garrett's bed with extra points because he has minifigs on it. I do have minifigs on it. All my clones. If you guys could see my living room, it's just got minifigures everywhere. I'm trying to organize all those boys.
Oh, what is this?
Stormy has a king. Look at this guy.
King's the way to go.
No, Austin has a king. Takes up his whole room.
Yep.
But hey, I guess when you sleep in that kind of luxury, who needs things? Minifigs are real people when you aren't looking. I feel bad for them. Mine are always just like stuck. I always thought about that when I was a kid. Like if Lego minifigures, it was like Toy Story and they came to life, I'd feel bad for any of them that had helmets on because you can't actually see out of those helmets. They just live in darkness. I always felt bad about that.
Yep. There's a lot of guilt when I was a kid about my toys.
Keeping them in the box, or not the box, but like the bins.
The shoebox.
Your action figures lived in a shoebox. I don't think I ever believed that toys came to life, but like it was always like in the back of my mind, like a maybe it's true kind of thing. The Phase 2 helmets from 2005 are much better for them. Yeah, like they can actually look out of the little holes. But then they don't have eyes or anything. Their faces back then were just black. So maybe they still were just looking in darkness. Can toys feel pain? I don't know. Let's see if Wooher screams.
Every time you like pull your Legos in half to change their pants, they're just like, ah!
Y'all hear anything from Wooher? I think he's okay. I really like this piece. It's this little box. It's got the Imperial logo on it and some other printing. It's a really good piece. I want my 505050 first battle pack. Yo, dog, give him his appendix back. A Darth Maul to that boy. He's gonna need a spider body to get out of this.
Too soon.
I have 2 dewbacks now, so that's exciting. a nightmare after watching this Lego video. It was for some CMF series where there was like a butcher and a leprechaun that came to life. Like, were they like little tiny Lego minifigures hunting you down? I feel like you could beat them. I think you could defend yourself from like an army of Lego minifigures.
That's what they want you to think.
Maybe we dream in the perspective of minifigures. It's horrifying. This is like very existential things you guys are discussing right now. Look at this. It's everyone's favorite character. Cabe. Kabi? Cabe? If you know how his name is pronounced, let me know. This is a little bat guy.
It's Kabe.
Kabe? Man Bat from 2008. It's Man Bat's little brother. Mom says it's my turn to fight Batman. I want that 505050 battle pack. Frog Lady kinda bad though. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You think like it's like, and we've seen like human Twi'lek relationships, but do you think like cross-species relationships in Star Wars, is it like, do like they kind of stick with like what's most similar to them, or is it like, are they all like super adventurous? Like, would Mandalorian like hook up with Frog Lady, you know? I like to think that he would.
He's got to do it with a helmet on.
Well, obviously. That's why he passed up on that, you know, I'm just not gonna finish that sentence.
I'm gonna say, I had a lot of comments like geared up ready, and I was like, you know, let's leave them.
Well, there was that lady from that episode in the first season. That's
Wait,
what I was gonna talk about.
What was that mission?
Yeah, there's a clone with a Twi'lek, but also Kanan and Hera have had like a baby together. That weird little green boy. So like, there's obviously like cross-species relations, but like Twi'leks are like, they're just sexy blue human girls with big tail things. So they're not like, that's not that out there versus like Frog Lady from episode 2 of Mandalorian. He can't help himself when she grows. Ew. Y'all nasty. Actually, I don't think they can make cross-species babies. Yeah, I mean, so like in the Clone Wars, there was that clone and the Twi'lek, and they had like, it was like they were both Twi'lek babies, but they were just like, their skin tone was like more closer to like a human's than like a Twi'lek's. But they were like, clearly they were Twi'lek babies though. So that's how I would imagine it working. Like the baby wouldn't be a half Twi'lek, half human. It would be one or the other with like features. Like Kanan and Hera's baby was a human, but he was like, he had like green hair and like green eyes, which green eyes are human, but you know, Hera's eyes are green. Hera Syndulla. You think it's like immoral to have counter species like IRL? Well, I mean, like in Star Wars, like humans aren't the only like sentient species.
Yeah.
That's mostly it, because like in real life, like
The only other species we know are all
they're like
animals.
They're animals. So that's why there's like, I mean, it's just like an animal can't consent to a romantic relationship because they're animals. But like Frog Lady from episode 2, she was like wore clothes and stuff, and she was like an intelligent person. She was just a frog lady. You can't help who you love if you just love a frog lady. I'd be hooking up with a crate dragon. See that?
Sounds like I
That's
need to
probably
watch
where
this
the
episode.
yeah you gotta see Frog Lady, dude. She's a baddie.
Oh, how long you been home, Jody? How long you been home? Oh, okay. I was about to say, what the heck? What the heck?
What the heck? Are you oh my gosh. Are we talking about... I'm just, you know what, we're not gonna engage with this conversation. What children's toy set has been your guys' favorite over the last few months? Bert, when's the last time you built a Lego set?
I helped my brother build them,
Oh yeah?
so not very long ago. But he likes
Which ones does he like?
Avengers stuff.
Oh, okay. We had some new ones come out not that long ago. How old is your little brother?
7.
He'd probably like the new Mario sets that came out.
I don't think he's ever played Mario.
Oh, is he not into Mario?
He's kind of uncultured.
Well, he is 7.
That's no excuse. But the thing is, I don't have a Switch, so I can't like have him play any new Mario games.
I guess he is a little young. Just like I have my little cousin, I guess he's like 10 now, but he absolutely loves Mario. But he has like for like forever. Even before he was like playing the games, he just loved Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I'm promoting Lego, guys. Gotta support my place of business so I can stay employed. I don't know if you guys knew this, but there's a global pandemic going on. What's up, green brick? Stormy Breaks Volume 2. What is going on? I'll take a break from my face for a bit and just focus on Lego. You love the color palette of my desk. I actually, I was lukewarm on it at first. I wanted to get a black desk, but the wood color, and then it's like black bars and stuff underneath it, and then with all black computer, it actually looks pretty good. Hand cam, nice, yeah. Nice hand modeling going on. should hop in voice chat on Jay's server. You know, I might do that in a bit.
Do what?
Get in the voice chat on Jay's server. I mean, you guys can come too, probably. You wouldn't get VIP treatment the way I would, but you know, you're welcome to join. You wonder what it's like to be Garrett's hands? It just won't. I won't finish that joke. Cool, it's the cantina from the Mandalorian. Yep. It's that Mandalorian Lego set, the Mos Eisley Cantina. Why is Luke and Obi-Wan in a Mandalorian set? WTF. It's just, you know, they gotta drive nostalgia, so they throw in those characters that have nothing to do with it to sell it, you know, like Boba Fett.
Garrett, did I tell you that I like ate it running up my stairs yesterday?
No, you did not.
I was so excited because like I went downstairs and I made myself a sandwich and I had my water, and then I was like, ooh, there's that new episode of that anime I wanted to watch. I was all excited to like run upstairs to go watch my cartoons, and I was holding my food and my water, and then I like smashed my foot on one of the stairs, and as I'm like falling upwards, I managed to not spill the cup entirely or drop the sandwich, but I spilled water onto the plate, so my whole sandwich was just like super soggy, and I just spilled water all over the stairs, and I just felt like a sad little child who just all he wanted to do was just watch his cartoons.
I mean,
and eat his Sammy.
You're running up the stairs to watch anime, so I think you kind of deserved that whole outcome.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna go watch my anime.
That was like God's retribution. Look at this weeb.
God was just like, grow up, child.
He needs a lesson in reality.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding, man. I'm sorry that happened to you.
It was pretty pathetic.
It does sound very sad. Uh-oh, I missed a 1x1 somewhere. There we go. All right. On to the next. Saggy bread. Should I do pizza rolls tonight? Should I be a sad sack and eat pizza rolls?
What's the alternative?
Going somewhere. Or I do have some raviolis I could make.
Ravioli.
Give me the ravioli. What is the blue? What in the blue baseballs of Dave Filatini? What? What? This turquoise brick separator. Should get chocolate milk with it. Ravioli and chocolate milk.
Chicken nuggets.
Sounds less than pleasant, if I'm being honest. I know what it's like to be Garrett's pizza roll. Well, life is short and brutish. That's my pizza rolls. Pizza rolls does sound good though, the more I talk about it. Do 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 do. You know, I haven't had waffles in a while. I should get some next time at the store.
The thoughts of an adult man
Eating waffles?
just being like, I haven't had waffles in a while. I should buy some. And then you'll get them. And then you'll buy waffles.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Such is life.
It's fine because I literally was thinking the same thing the other day.
You're so judgmental.
Yep.
You're gonna become a professional Lego leaker when I drop out of college. That's like that guy on Instagram. He's like the Lando account. I don't remember what his full account name is, but it's just like he always has leaks and stuff. And I'm just like, what do you do? What is your drive to continue to do this? Leaks coming soon. That'd be a pretty good leak name. But you don't want something too obvious. The lawyers will come and get you. You gotta be able to hide. He blessed me with the Tantive 4 info. He's generally has pretty good information. Seemingly, anyways. The Lego Mafia will come out after you. The Danish Mafia. Hot, sexy 2x4 giveaway. Now you just sound like a reseller account. There's a new video game coming out that celebrates the rich cultured history of our Danish benefactors. I believe it's called Assassin's Creed. You'll be a Viking. Pillage the English countryside. Now they just pillage our wallets with great products. Wait a second.
I just feel like I'll never play another Assassin's Creed game again.
Yeah, I don't see myself trying them out anytime soon. Missing a piece.
After watching the combat where they just like whittle away at people, I'm just like, why?
Yeah. Got a rogue piece somewhere. Oh, there it is. Main character's name is Olaf? Is that true? Sure it's not like Ragnar? It's kind of my go-to Viking name. There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. Point of view. You are Garrett's Star Wars poster. My corner ceiling Star Wars poster. It's of Daisy Ridley, of course.
I have another dumb Steam Link game or remote play game we should play.
What game is that?
It's called Unspottable.
What is the premise of this game? Ow.
You're just a dude. You're each a bunch of dudes in a big crowd of dudes, and all the dudes look exactly the same. And the point of the game is to try to figure out where the other players are and then punch them.
Oh, I've played like Gary's Mod games like that.
I'm depressed because I don't see Daisy Ridley on the big screen this winter.
Yeah.
Is she that attractive?
She's not like the hottest girl ever, but like
I know why Garrett thinks she's attractive.
Why?
Because he's dumb.
Why do I find her attractive, Austin?
They're gonna say she looks like his mom or something.
I thought she always looked like what's her face. Diabetic.
Yeah. No, you're.
Colin?
Yeah. She looks like
She always
Colin.
looked like Colin.
But yes, Austin, you're correct.
Mm-hmm.
That's not why though. Maybe initially that was why.
It definitely helped.
It definitely helped.
Mm-hmm.
She's in Peter Rabbit. Don't worry. Oh, there you go. GoFundMe for Daisy Ridley cardboard cutout. Just like a life-size cutout of Daisy Ridley. Not even as Ray, but just like Daisy Ridley on like the red carpet or something. Just put it in my window. So people walk by and be like, "Oh wow, he knows Daisy Ridley. It's cool." Just hanging out, I guess.
Just head down to your local Kinko's and get it printed.
Yeah.
Austin, you wanna play some Tarkov?
Yeah, sure.
Wanna play some Deep Rock Galactic?
I'm okay with either. Well, let's wait for Garrett to play Deep Rock Galactic. I just need to finish eating this piece of pizza.
You finish eating these people.
Let me finish eating a piece of pizza. Daisy Ridley body pillow. That's a better use of my money. Isn't it just strange the things women have to put up with? That people would talk about making body pillows of them?
Yeah. I definitely did feel like I had a moment of like reverse sexism where I met my neighbors and I was like, man, those dudes should smile more.
They would look so friendly if they just smiled more.
Mm-hmm.
She chose to be hot and British.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Tarkov is so hard, I don't get how you guys play that.
Stormy, you should play Tarkov with us.
Yeah, come play.
It's so hard. I'm so bad at it. I just get yelled at the whole time and then actually shoot the turret.
Oh, we haven't team killed each other in a while.
After watching that General Sam video, I'm gonna start doing it.
I didn't see it. What happened?
He just like...
He just has a whole video where he tries to team kill people.
But he's like tries to do it like to where it's convincingly an accident.
What? That was you? I thought that was somebody else. And he's like, no, I told you I'm coming around the corner. He's like, aw, dude, I really thought that was somebody else.
Wow.
That's why we were saying that's like something Barrett would do.
No, I wouldn't.
You gave your Tarkov account away.
What the?
That is not a pro gamer move.
Brain too damn wet.
I'm much more likely to just outright shoot you than to pretend like I'm gonna shoot you.
No, yeah, Barrett would just like shoot you and just start laughing.
Only when we're about to leave. And Austin needs to be muted so that he can't yell at me that he's really low.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
And the fact that you weren't responding to me, I was like, dude, this guy's just being such a dick about it.
Tarkov
yeah, I had
scares
like
me.
no health left.
Tarkov is very scary. That's why you gotta play with us. We're a bunch of Chads. We just run around. No fear.
Just Chad things.
Lots of fear, just...
Lots of fear, just ignoring it mostly.
Yeah. Where do you want to go, Austin?
See you later, rebel friend. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out in the stream.
Oh.
You have a wonderful dinner.
Let me quit. control.
Want a Lego FPS so bad. They should make like a Tarkov-esque Lego game, just like a hardcore military simulator.
Oh my god.
But it's just Lego.
Incredible.
Ah, there's an update.
It's a tiny update. Do you want to go labs?
No.
Why not?
Look, I had something I wanted to do. I was just going through and just like upgrading everything in my hideout. And I think
You got the money for it.
Yeah. Oh, I bought a LEDX. Just to, like upgrade a thing. I was like, man, I got 12 million things. I'm not saving this for anything. I'll probably make it all back in all my little wussy scav runs.
Yeah, all it takes is a couple of scab runs, so you can make a decent amount of money.
So that's why I was like, it's not worth waiting to find another one.
Yeah, you're not gonna find one on a scab run.
Yeah, or in any of my other runs.
Yeah, unlikely on any other run, but I actually found 2 already.
Like in the entirety of the time that you've played the game, or like the round you're at right now?
Like, I found 3. In the first one, I died on labs. And then, like, the last week and a half, I found 2.
Alright, if y'all are gonna go play some Tarkov, I might go into the other channel for a bit.
Okay, boomer.
Chat with some new fellas.
Are we not good enough, man?
Yeah.
It's fair.
Wow, dude.
I didn't want to I didn't want to have to like say that, but like, you know.
No, dude, whatever, dog.
Like you kind of brought it up.
No, dog, whatever, dude.
I just this whole stream guest thing's just not really working out. We're gonna we're going in a different direction. I think you have a lot of potential. Just not.
Okay, we get it. Okay, we
just
get
not with us
We get
here
it. We get
on the Gertie
we get it.
stream.
We get it. We get it.
So wish you all
We
the
get it.
best,
We get it.
and
We got it. We get it.
hope that you're able to find
We get it.
success.
We got it.
Sharon from HR will
We get
see
it.
you out.
We got it.
Hi, Jonathan.
I wanted to play that other one of you, but I won't do that for your stream.
No, don't do that. What was that?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Hello, Jonathan. Wait, is Skywalker Saga going to be online? I'm sure you can play online co-op. I don't think there's going to be like multiplayer.
Deathmatch. Alright, where are we going, Bert? Whatever your
I
name
don't know.
is.
Where do you want to go?
Good luck with Tarkov, boys.
Better luck with
Good luck dying
being a...
alone.
Why don't you change
Without
my
us.
diaper, huh?
Yeah. I want
Hello.
to. Hey.
Greetings.
Hey, you guys are on stream now, so behave.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna go get
Sir.
some water.
Alright.
What are you guys up
We were
to?
just talking about Luke with the blue milk around his lips.
Yeah,
So-
a new exclusive figure. In theory. Is that like is he gonna be a minifigure promotion with the game? Is that what it is? Or is he just
Yeah.
in the game?
No, yeah. Pre-ordering the game gets you a fig.
Okay.
So.
That's one of those like dumb things that I shouldn't care about getting, but I kind of do. Get my blue milk lipped Luke. There we go.
Yeah.
Say that 3 times fast. Blue milk lipped Luke. Blue milk lipped Luke. I was hoping to finish this cantina tonight, but this is actually
while for me.
Yeah.
I think I did it in 3 different sessions.
Yeah. I work all day tomorrow, so I was really hoping to be able to just do it today and have it built, but we don't always get what we want.
Honestly, it's pretty satisfying to build one half of it and then the other half, because when I built the first half, I was almost satisfied with the entire thing. Not the entirety of the first half, but the whole back section behind the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked pretty neat because you could see the entire thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I definitely want to get to a point where it looks mostly finished before I call it, but it's just a holdover. When I was little, I would refuse to stop building a Lego set before I was done. I would stay up till 4 or 5 in the morning building sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know, I couldn't the thought of stopping was just just wasn't something I'd allow.
How's that speeder for you? I had a misprint on my speeder.
This
so
guy?
that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Where was the misprint?
So basically, the entirety of the stickers are that orangey yellow color.
Uh-huh.
Along with the bricks on the side.
Yeah.
So basically, the stickers were all printed null yellow. So.
Oh, okay.
It looks very odd, with the orangey yellow bricks next to it. So.
Uh-huh. Did it mess up the rest of your stickers, all on the same sticker sheet?
I believe so, yeah. I think the Cantina sign, which is also supposed to be that same color,
Yeah.
is just normal yellow as well.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna try to get a new sheet sent to you?
Honestly, you see the vehicle on screen for 3 seconds. So.
Yeah, but you gotta go. You need
Shade
that
gives
utmost
you a
screen accuracy. It probably wouldn't bother me too much either.
Yeah.
Not worth the hassle. Alright. To add to my Sand Trooper collection. I thought only one came in this set, and then I was looking at it yesterday, and I was oh, there's actually 2. So I like that a lot. 2 of these bad boys.
So the title of the stream is LEGO Building and Game Playing Livestream. Where's the game playing? I don't see any games that are being played.
Well, my whole idea is I was going to start this stream a lot earlier. And I was going to build this, and I figured it wouldn't take all day, so then I was going to build this and then play games afterwards. But obviously that hasn't really panned out. I started the stream a little later because I ended up going to the gym and then going to lunch and was out for a little bit longer. So I still included that because I wasn't quite sure how long it would take me to build this on stream. Because I actually built our store's display, and I built it pretty fast. I kind of blitzed through it, but I knew on stream it'd be a little slower, but I didn't know how much slower. So anyway, that was the idea was I'd build this and then play some games, maybe Star Wars Squadrons or something. But this will probably, if I even finish this, remains to be seen.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I gotta get off and do some school.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I see how it is, Stormy.
I'll be watching the stream though.
Okay, sure.
If you guys are still live in an hour or 2, I'll get back on.
All right, that's fair.
Alright. You guys have a good one.
You too. Good luck on your schoolwork.
Thank you.
What's the white pod thing with the 4 windows? What's that called? It's supposed to be a speeder, but playing those stickers was awful.
Yeah, that was
Hated
annoying.
that.
Jonathan is asking if I like the new Stormtrooper helmet. You know, I actually am one of the people that likes the new helmet.
Yeah, same. Blue Brick just despises them.
Yeah, I get why
So
people don't like them,
Yeah, me too.
but
With like not turning the head and stuff.
yeah, but I don't know. I like the
Oh,
extra
well.
details that you get.
Like it's a flawed design, but so is the other one. Like
Yeah.
Um,
The other one is also just so prone to like bad printing errors and stuff.
mhm.
Like half the times their eyes would be like on the little ridge, so it would look off. So I don't know.
Yeah. That's what so I've noticed the Lego Boba Fett minifigure is just accurate, like with the two pieces made for him. Like first the jetpack. That jetpack was first made for the Death Watch Mandalorians, right?
Yeah.
The same with that helmet, which that works for the Death Watch Mandalorians. It just does not work for Boba. I mean, it's fine, it's passable, but just like in terms of like film accuracy,
Yeah.
because like little jet boosters stick out to the side of like the main area, where
Mhm.
it's like not directly on the bottom, and then his helmet in the movie is a lot more like squatty than like the Clone Wars art style, where it's a lot more taller.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just something I've noticed.
That's actually, usually I don't go for customs, but one of the few non-purist things I have on my minifigures is I have a custom helmets for Boba and Jango, and custom
Yeah.
jetpacks for them both. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'll go grab them in a bit. I'll show them off. Actually, we'll grab them right now. Since we're discussing it. Okay, so actually, I don't have the custom helmet on my Boba, but I do have the custom jetpack, which looks very nice. Oh, and a custom blaster, I guess. And then Jango, I have a custom helmet. So it's like
Dang,
the shape.
that looks great.
Yeah, they're like one of the few like customs that I actually like.
What company is it?
I think these are CAC
Okay.
and the jetpack.
Oh, that shiny helmet.
Yeah, no, they're
I'm not
nice.
the biggest CAC fan.
I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not either. That's why I was surprised. I bought these at like Brickworld Chicago, because otherwise I never would
Yeah, I've
have.
seen their jetpack. I'm not the biggest fan of their Phase 2 clone designs, even the
No.
like, newer or old ones. Both of them.
I am not either.
I don't like the Mandalorian helmet either. But, those look great.
Yeah, that's why it's like it takes me a lot for me to want to get custom. So
Yeah.
but I do like those quite a bit.
Yeah, a
Thank
couple
you,
of
Drink
months
Tea.
ago, I like completely hated anything like that's not purist.
Yeah.
But Blue Brick, he's just been DMing me all this stuff, and I've changed the ways of like I used to be like a big purist minifigure guy. Now I'm just like they're just minifigures. They don't like cheat your way into a build or anything. They're fine. You can
Yeah.
change them up a bit.
Yeah.
Not into painting them or like adding like clay or anything to them, but and then some additional pieces or something. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, no, I think like a custom part here or there I think does help. Like I have some custom like DL44 blasters for Han, and like I showed like the one for
Yeah,
Boba.
Blasters are great.
Yeah. I think those help. Those add, because those are things that like, especially like I'm always just like, as long as they look and feel like something Lego would make, then I'm okay with it as a custom.
Yeah.
So I don't care for like the like super overly detailed clone customs sometimes.
I don't like those where it's like it wraps around to like the back of the legs or
Yeah.
whatever, or like side torso or anything like really. But like Firestar toy arms, like I could see that being in like a very expensive set. Like
Yeah.
I quite like those.
Yeah. Yeah, like I like minifigure details, but I don't like over the top kind of ones that I've seen in the customs sphere. And Jalen kind of feels more or less the same way.
Yeah, he's big on Firestar toys.
Yeah,
As seen in Vardos.
of course. Got all those Stormtrooper arms. Which those do look nice.
These look great. Not too much detail, but enough to really make it look nice.
Mm-hmm. It's like-
Bloomberg said that he should be getting in the call soon.
Oh, okay, cool.
That'll be nice.
But yeah, it's like in the UCS Snowspeeder a couple years ago, they did like the arm printing for the pilots. Like that looks nice. I would, you know, get similar ones.
Right.
But like, I kind of hated that they did that. I was like, oh great, only you're doing this printing for this UCS set. So it's gonna be like impossible.
I don't mind, like, the boba and stuff. Like, dang, that kind of sucks for people that don't buy UCS. But like, that gives hope to the future where it's like, hey, we might see this in almost every set, you know?
Yeah, that's why I just wish that they would make it like when they introduce it into UCS like that, like you can make it standard because like. I don't know, it's like, because like in the Star Destroyer, it has like the officer and he's got like printing, and it's like, well, I have like a dozen of officers like that. I would love to have them all have additional printing.
Yeah, that's like with the one character Boba Fett, but like the officer seems so weird, especially that like it was two officers. One of them, like both of them had dual molded legs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like one of them just had like the gray and black boots and wasn't as highly printed as the other one, so it looked a bit off. Just like between the two figures.
Yeah, those were definitely interesting figure choice.
Yeah.
But I do like those arm prints with the like Imperial logo on it and stuff. It looks really nice. Gert the liar, Gertie, why are you saying that to me, Swift? What did I ever do to you?
So what are your overall thoughts on Squadrons?
I like it quite a bit. I actually really wish I had pulled the trigger on like a full flight stick setup before they all went out of stock. Because I really enjoy it. Like, I haven't even played multiplayer yet. I'm still just working through like the little single player missions.
Seriously? Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've been replaying them. I've always really like loved like, you know, these types of Star Wars games. Like I loved Rogue Squadron back in the day. It was like one of my favorite. The original ones on the one on Nintendo 64 was like some of my favorite Star Wars games.
Yeah.
So things like that, like being in the cockpit and like the kind of slower style, like less arcadey than like Battlefront 2. It's just very satisfying and fun for me.
Yeah. I haven't even gotten through the story. I haven't been playing it recently. I really enjoyed it, but it just got a little stale for me. Like, I don't know. I also just like got Game Pass recently, so I've just been playing tons of stuff.
Oh yeah, Game Pass is a great deal.
Yeah, it's fantastic. With Doom Eternal on there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they put Doom Eternal like on for Xbox Game Pass, but on PC it's like still not out yet.
Yeah.
I don't get why.
And I would never have thought they'd put Doom Eternal on Game Pass. So
It's that Bethesda buyout, paying dividends. Yes, Kappa Bricks. I have a PC and I did build it. It's a custom built PC I built last year. Still waiting for those 3080s to come back in stock so I can upgrade. Very new, very expensive, very hard to get graphics cards. Kind of annoying. Cantina is nice. I am quite liking this set.
Yeah, it's great. Once you get the like Deveronia, isn't that what they're called? That's the devil guy.
Yeah.
Great minifigure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's such good. I'm so glad they did that. It's like the perfect set to include a bunch of minifigures, because like the Cantina, there's just so many background characters that like, you know, we only saw for a few seconds, but because they are like a part of such a memorable scene, you know, we all know.
It just ties it all together.
Yeah.
Um,
Great stuff. This set has been a joy to build. Only bots have 3080s. You're not wrong. Actually, one of my friends, there's still apparently lines forming up at Micro Center early in the morning. So one of my friends did that this morning and bought one. So I guess if I wanted to, I could get up at 6 a.m. and go to a Micro Center and get one, but I don't need one that badly. The card I have currently is plenty strong enough.
Blue Brick, I've heard, is building his PC.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. He's not like currently doing it. He's saving up money at the moment. But
Nice. It's a really great time to build a PC with the new hardware that's come out. You know, both graphics card wise and chips wise, and RAM prices have gone down. You can get good SSDs for not that expensive. Now, if you want the SSDs that like the new consoles are gonna have, those are expensive, but
yeah. What do you think of the new consoles? Xbox X and the PlayStation 5.
well, I won't be getting either of them, but I like the way the Xbox looks. If I was to like pick a win, just looks wise, I really like the simplistic look. I think the PlayStation 5 looks really ugly. But I like that they're using they're finally using SSDs, which, you know, in PC gaming have been more or less standard, because they're just, you know, really nice. It makes your operating system run faster, so your overall system is snappier and games just load a lot faster.
Loading times are great.
Yeah, the type of SSD that the new consoles are using is nice, because they're PCI 4.0 lane SSDs, that's why they're really expensive, which is why the consoles only have like 800 gigs of storage. But going forward, I think having that as standard for video games is going to be a nice thing.
Thing, like they were talking about just like having bigger maps in video games, and just having the loading time not just like cut to black. Like it's gonna be able to load in game for like new areas and stuff. So that's great. I'm also intrigued at the whole like PlayStation. It's kind of like Rumble, but it's like more fit for the games. Where I've seen that in like the ads.
Like for the
it's
controller?
like- yeah, for like the controller, it's like Xbox Rumble or whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's intriguing.
I hope more PlayStation games come to PC. That would be nice. I enjoyed playing Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh yeah, it's a great one.
And I like that.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Spider-Man games look good, and I'm glad to see that with the PS5 that some games are gonna be able to play at 60 frames per second, which, like, to me, that's like my minimum. So I'm glad that like consoles are embracing that a bit more. Like I play, I've been playing Star Wars Squadrons max settings at 140 frames per second, and it's
my gosh.
It is wonderful.
You guys are like, oh, 30 frames per second. I can't even see what's going on. And
Yeah.
players are like, dang, this is the height of luxury.
Yeah. Yeah, I just ever since like when I made the jump to playing games on PC, that was like the frame rate. Like it was I don't know. It's hard to go back now.
Yeah.
So I am glad that they're attempting to move forward. Yeah, Capperbricks picked up 16 gigs of RAM for $40. Yeah, see, like RAM prices, like when I built my first PC in like 2014, like RAM wasn't that expensive, but SSDs were super expensive. RAM was kind of expensive. But now, really, the only things that are expensive now, like I know motherboards are kind of if you want like a decent motherboard, they can get expensive, but it's not the worst thing. Always encourage everybody. But yeah, Blue Brick, if you ever need advice or anything with your PC or like parts list or anything like that, feel free to message me, because I do love talking shop when it comes to custom PCs. I'm actually planning on building a second one soon, but that's kind of far off. Because sadly, these things cost money.
Yeah. Before Game Pass, I had like 7 or 8 games. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have so much to play. Now that I've gotten Game Pass, I'm just like, I'll just look at like my entire listing of games, and like I have like over 20 Game Pass games that I play regularly. Like there's nothing to play.
Now you know what it's like being like, because like that's the thing, the way like Steam has always worked. They like have all these great sales all the time, so you're just buying games up all the time and like don't play half of them. So I'm just like, oh, I don't have anything to play while I'm staring at like a library of like 300 games. Now I have that plus Games Pass. Like, yeah, Games Pass is such a good deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I have Steam on my laptop. Like, it runs fine. The laptop gets warm very easily, but as long as it's like not sitting on your lap and it's just like on a desk or something, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's not gonna melt.
Mm-hmm.
So I love on Steam how you can just gift people games like so easily. It's
Yeah.
like whenever you buy a game, depending on the game, right? Like it comes with like one free copy you can send to a friend. Right.
Some games.
There's a couple of games, yeah.
Yeah, and there's always sales and stuff. I'm always buying like cheap games for my friends. Like some random like multiplayer game will come out and just like, hey, let's just try this out.
Yeah. My friends and I have been playing this like stupid game called Unturned, and it's like this like dumb survival game. It looks like Roblox, but it's just so fun.
I think I've
It's
actually
like free.
seen gameplay of that.
It's just so stupid, but it's just so funny.
It's fun to play a jank game like that. Like I was playing, I played Phasmophobia with my friends, and that's kind of it's kind of jank, but it's like super scary and a lot of fun.
Oh, what was that yesterday that I was playing? You know the game Gang Beasts?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like the little like jelly bean guys.
Yep.
It's like another one, but it's like levels that you have to do. I forget what it's called. It's like abbreviated into like 3 letters or something. It's called like Construction Zone something.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. I just wish Star Wars games would go back to the early 2000s and just make 2 games a year at a minimum.
Yeah, I'd like a good Star Wars RPG. Give me a new Knights of the Old Republic or something along those lines. I'd be very happy.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I never played Fallen Order. I've been waiting for a good sale, and I'll probably pick that one up.
Hey, you haven't played it yet?
Nope.
Well, story was pretty stale for me, but I liked the gameplay.
Yeah, Jay was not a fan.
Thank you. He's not the biggest gamer though.
No, he's not.
That's Jay was looking for a story-rich thing, which I don't understand why he likes Battlefront 2. I didn't think.
Right? That's what exactly. I was like, I thought it was kind of funny that he didn't like Fallen Order, but like liked Battlefront 2, because I thought the story in Battlefront 2 was super generic.
It's pretty weak.
Yeah.
Like, it's very like it had a bunch of common tropes. Like
Exactly.
dumb
Yeah.
things in it.
That's exactly what I thought.
Like none of the characters were likable.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Eden
they're
Versio
just
was a super
pathetic
weak.
character.
Yeah.
He's just bland.
She was just like Jin Urso, basically.
Yeah. He's just Jin Urso.
Generic
That's-
Urso.
Yeah. But what else? Like, just like the motivation to join like the rebellion and stuff is so weak and
Yeah.
dumb. Like the game was like marketed, or like the story was marketed to see like, oh, the perspective of the Empire. It makes you really feel for these characters. Psych.
Yeah.
A rebel.
You're a
in the
rebel.
third mission.
I think they realized. I mean, because that's the thing. It's hard to do from the
Yeah.
Imperial
It's hard to do.
perspective, because shooting down TIE fighters and shooting stormtroopers is always going to be way more satisfying. That's just how it
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
But like, they could have done something. Even
Sure,
the
it's
original Battlefront 2
difficult.
campaign is better.
Yeah, like, sure, it's difficult to do that, but you don't say that you're gonna do that. Like, we're not gonna get mad at you if you don't do that. We're gonna get mad at you more if you do it poorly. I'd
Okay.
rather you not do it at all.
I'm sorry that your laptop melted, Drink Tea, but that's kind of hilarious. Like, just running realistic Minecraft
Oh
and
my
burning your
God.
laptop.
Yeah.
That's such
Oh.
that's a very, like, that's just something I'd expect a young gamer to encounter.
Yeah, that's something my friend would do.
Just trying to play
That's
Minecraft
cool.
with shaders and it melted my laptop.
You take it to your, like, school tech desk or whatever, and like, yeah, the bottom half of my laptop is just gone.
What'd you do to it? Oh, I downloaded some shader packs and HD textures, you know. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
I did that though. When I first got into PC gaming, I was still into Minecraft a lot, so I was downloading texture packs and stuff. It was like the first thing I did. That was like my intro to modding. I was doing stuff from Minecraft.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I have this friend, and he has installed 3 different VPNs on his laptop,
Nice.
and the 3 VPNs are trying to all kill each other. So it's like corrupting his laptop. And
Oh.
It's very weird.
Not nice.
So,
Just trying to build up all his firewalls.
yeah, I do not know. He's just been complaining about it. Like, you brought this up on yourself. Yeah, I think Stormy's been into like Battlefront 2 modding.
Oh yeah?
He's working on this like complete saga. He's been working on it for a while. This like mod thing where he's turning, I believe it's the cutscene from the Phantom Menace where Obi-Wan kills Darth Maul, and he's
Yeah.
gonna make Obi-Wan into Jay.
Oh.
Like your questions answered. Obi-Wan or
Yeah.
whatever.
Wow,
So
that's quite the undertaking. Dang.
yeah. But he's been working on that a while. I don't think he's gotten any progress done, but it's pretty neat. And I think he's modded Battlefront 2 a while back. But
Dang. Pretty impressive.
yeah. Have you seen his like complete saga YouTube videos on his YouTube channel?
I've seen some of his videos. If he's made new stuff, I'll have to check them out.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Hey, Drink Tea, I'm glad that you got to experience realistic Minecraft for a few seconds. That's so funny to me. That tickles me.
Oh yeah, recently he put The Mandalorian and Baby Yoda into Complete Saga.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, It's more recent achievement 4 months ago. So it hasn't done too much recently.
That's cool though. Wonder how moddable the new Skywalker saga will be.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
Probably think games like that won't allow mods because they can't let people make stuff for free when you can charge it as DLC.
Right. So are you big into Battlefront 2? I remember you played it like on stream. Like
I played it, but I would never have described myself as a huge fan of it.
They had a big modding community.
Mm-hmm. I've followed
They
with
still
the
do.
mods, but I just gameplay wise, I was never a huge fan.
Yeah. I've always hated the grenades in those games. They
Yeah.
just slide. Like it's so weird. The modding community is pretty big, and they have like these Lego Star Wars mods, and they're so jank because like with the character models and stuff, like the arms go into the body.
Yeah.
It just shows you that a Lego minifigure is not proportional.
Oh yeah.
Like, whatsoever. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Lego minifigures are like monsters, really.
Yeah.
Like this horrible, horrific looking thing. Yeah, I wanted to like Battlefront, but just I don't know.
It just didn't seem like, in terms of just like shooter games, it didn't have that like weight to it. Like,
Yeah.
everything felt weird.
It felt very arcadey.
Yeah. This one's more like nice, like realistic type thing. Like I don't want to see like blood everywhere and like stormtroopers like blowing up to shreds. I just want things to feel, I don't know, more accurate. I'd
Yeah.
say.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like DICE made the Battlefield games, which always kind of
Yeah.
felt a little more oomph to them, and like had better squad-based gameplay than Battlefront did. Like Battlefront didn't even have like squads at first.
Yeah, like when you're playing Battlefield, and like a big explosion's right next to you, and like the dirt's getting all messed up and stuff, you feel scared that you're just gonna get
Yeah.
blown to a crisp. But with
Yeah.
Battlefront 2, you're just like, okay, whatever, I died. I'll spend my battle points. And
Yep,
be
just-
a Wookiee.
Yeah, exactly. Which I get why. I understand. Like, there should be casual shooting games as well. Like, you don't want everything to be like some hardcore military sim, but at the same time, it's like could have done with something.
We've never gotten that in Star Wars. And
Yeah.
I think that would be very neat.
Yeah. There's some really good like Arma mods out there for Star Wars that I've seen. I've never played any of them, but I've seen like people that have like these like Clone Wars Arma overhauls. So you fly around in like a gunship. It's like realistic military stuff as clones.
I just want to see like, for like the different planets and stuff, having like different objectives and stuff, and not just defend Command Post C every single game. Like, I want to be able to like infiltrate some place, infiltrate another place, like have different objectives for each map and stuff, and make it unique to the world. No.
Yeah.
There's not too much variety in terms of like gameplay. Like with Battlefront 1, there's even more like with Walker Assault and stuff. I guess with Galactic Assault, there's like on Naboo, there's the MTT, but it's basically the same as like.
Yeah, it's just like a different. It's just a different retexture.
Yeah.
Drink tea. My advice for building a PC would be, well, I don't know. You definitely do a lot of research first. You know, ultimately decide if that's something you want to do. And but if you ever actually really want to, you can always message me. I will help you out. Great resources. Reddit.com/. r/buildapc, www.pcpartpicker.com. Great websites for all things building gaming PCs. TFTI. Sorry, Austin. I only hang out with cool people. Wait, am I doing this right? I guess so. I do like these doors in the cantina set a lot. They look really nice. Of course, drink tea. But yeah, like I said, if you ever need help on that, just let me know. Okay, I think that's good. Oh.
Who Jade is today? I haven't seen him online like all day. This is a rare occurrence now, actually. Like, used to never be online on the Discord, but
Yeah.
now it's.
I think I will build one more bag, and I will take a food break. Oh, this is our bag with our boys. Ponda Baba and Dr. Evazon, whatever his name is. Stars of Rogue One, Ponda Baba
Oh, yeah.
and Dr. Evazon. Squidman, yep, pizza roll time. Already know it.
The Ponda Baba reminds me of the Stormtrooper helmet, how his face over
Oh, yeah.
on the torso.
You can't look behind him.
No, he cannot turn around when Jin Urso bumps into his shoulder.
He has to turn all the way around to yell at her.
Yes.
Oh, I like
He
this
looks
other
so
face. It
weird,
really
really.
is.
How many days away from being on Jeddah, being at the Tatooine Cantina? How many days would that be?
I guess it's a pretty fast turnaround. It's like a couple of days at maximum, right?
Yeah, I think probably. Yeah, not too long.
You know, guys like that, they just got places to be, you know.
It's supposed to be more surgeries to botch.
Yeah.
Dr. Edison too.
Like what? Cause like, what's his like weird lore that they made for him? Like he's like built like these like servitors.
He was a doctor. Yeah, and he makes these weird like botch surgeries, and then he like makes these like weird half human.
Yeah.
robot things.
Yeah, they're like
Weird.
they're like servants.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Kind of weird. Very
And I guess
strange.
Ponda Baba is just like his business partner.
Yeah. Pulls a gun on teenagers at the bar whenever.
Yeah, you'd think guys, wanted men like that wouldn't just like start stuff with random teenagers in podunk backwater planets. I guess Mos Eisley is a pretty important place because everyone knows about it apparently. Mos Eisley Spaceport. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
There's like that woman. What's her name? Kelly something. Kind of annoying in the first like episode 5, but she's turned around.
Who is this?
She's
Oh,
the woman.
yeah. Okay.
The country gal
Yeah, she kind of grates me.
Yeah.
But whatever. Whatever.
You were saying earlier that like Baby Yoda was annoying you this episode. though.
Yes, he was.
I think that was kind of the intention, though. You know.
I guess.
Like sometimes kids can be brats.
Yeah.
And
No, I mean he's a baby. It makes sense, but I just. Ugh.
yeah, the last episode was not very Baby Yoda centric, so they had to shove it in your face a bit this episode.
Had to get more screen time.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll die.
Baby Yoda?
But, yeah.
You think he'll die?
I don't know.
No, there's no way Baby Yoda dies.
He could have died in the first season. I bet they would have deleted that episode. It's like Mandalorian's supposed to have 9 episodes. But Baby Yoda died at the end, but then since everyone liked him, he kept him alive.
That would be such a dark ending, though. Like he spends all this time trying to protect him and save him and stuff, and then he just dies.
Baby Yoda corpse. Ugh.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't sell all our Baby Yoda merchandise.
Like you just have like a little tombstone. Like,
a little green tombstone. Rest in peace, Baby Yoda. We hardly knew you, but we will still sell all of your products. Thank you.
Yep. I found it weird. Like the first season of The Mandalorian was not marketed like in terms of like toys and stuff very well. Like people on Etsy were making Baby Yoda merch before Disney.
Yeah.
Like it was pretty under wraps, like the whole Baby Yoda thing. And I'm glad that like he wasn't in the trailers or anything.
Yeah. No, it was a nice little like surprise to have for sure.
For once, yeah. Which I bet is what they're doing with Ahsoka this season too. Is not her in any of the trailers, but if we don't see her.
I'm really wondering what they're gonna do with her.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not cringy.
Ezra pulls up with the space whales and they're like, we know where Baby Yoda lives. We have to go to his kind.
Follow us. Think Admiral Thrawn's ever gonna come back?
I don't know. I hated Thrawn and Rebels.
Oh really?
He's stupid. Yeah, he's kind of dumb. Like he would all with organ music playing in the background, he'd be like, "We may have lost this battle, but we will soon win." And then he didn't win. His final plan was fire on the base.
Yeah, that's true. He never really felt like a very intimidating enemy.
Yeah.
The thing to me, I was always so confused because I thought like, okay, they bring in Thrawn and Rebels, but like the way it was set up to me, I thought that they were not gonna make him like an end game villain for Rebels, but they were gonna introduce him and then basically bring him back to fulfill his role in the original extended universe novels and do like and basically recanonize that in some kind of TV show or something. So I was just confused when like they just ended Thrawn's story but didn't really. And now we've had like post Return of the Jedi canon, like with Squadrons and Battlefront 2 and stuff, and like other stories like Mandalorian, and like Thrawn gets like no mention. So
Yeah.
like I guess he is just done, like, which is just odd to me.
Kind of went out. Like it was kind of dumb.
Yeah, I would agree
Thrawn
with that.
felt to me like a Marvel Cinematic Universe villain who just like wasn't good.
Yeah, he was just there to be the bad guy for a bit and then went away.
Yeah, and then he went away.
Yeah, there's a question. How did Yoda not know about the child being off somewhere? Is he not keeping tabs?
There's also like a weird thing where it's like Yoda says he's been training for 800 years. That means he would have started training when he's like 100, but Baby Yoda's 50, so I don't know how that works.
Oh yeah, when is Baby Yoda gonna grow up?
Yeah, so be able to start teaching at age 100. So bit weird. The theory suggests that he's probably gonna like hit a like big growth spurt or something,
Yeah.
and that's why he's eating all the time. Is that he's just gonna like grow up and start like developing a lot more, and not just like maintain a like human life cycle where you're like baby, child, teen, young adult. But
Yeah.
It's like slows down and accelerates and then slows down. So
I'd be surprised though if we ever saw him age up at all in the context of the show.
yeah, me too. I would be surprised as well. That would be weird, like hearing Baby Yoda talk. You know.
Baby Yoda, I am.
He speaks. That's weird. I don't
Yeah,
wanna see that.
I think that's just better to avoid that, honestly.
Oh, cost, yeah. Whose voice would he have? That's so weird. Like, oh, Evan Hart voices Baby Yoda. Did you see that? Like before season 2 came out,
No.
it was like Evan Hart rumored to voice Baby Yoda in Mandalorian season 2. It was like a joke site.
Yeah.
People were very intrigued.
I would be on board with that, frankly. It'd be something new.
So I rewatched the Frog Lady episode today. This
Yeah.
morning. And there's this where he's down there like at the bottom of the ship, and she's at the top where she's like, "Go look for my eggs." She says something that sounds like she's saying like Mandalorian, so I thought that was interesting. Like you could kind of like decipher her language, and when she was like talking through the robot, like the words she was saying like lined up with like what the robot was saying.
Oh,
Wasn't,
okay.
like, completely. I was like, that's a good detail because like the words weren't just completely like gibberish or whatever.
Yeah, so like some words like transcend like languages like Mandalorian.
Right. Yeah.
Should make sense. I do find it interesting that somehow everybody knows what a Mandalorian is, but everyone forgot what the Jedi are in like the span of like 20 years.
That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I always found that dumb.
Yeah.
The Clone Wars?
Clone Wars were not that long ago.
Nope.
The most devastating conflict in human
16-year-old
history.
Obi-Wan be looking like he's 80.
Yeah. That Tatooine sun. It's harsh.
That's it. Tatooine Sun's pretty harsh on him.
It's
So
it's
harsh
two.
on
There's
Uncle Owen.
there's two of them. Yeah, Uncle Owen, he aged a ton.
Yeah, he went from looking like a Chad to old grandpa.
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah, maybe like
Aged well.
maybe just because of the two sons, like humans on Tatooine age like twice as fast.
Yeah, they get more crusty over time. That's what happened to Boba Fett, apparently. Maybe the
Oh yeah, he's just he
preserved him.
he was like he got pickled.
Yeah.
Sarlacc pickle
His
juice.
eyebrows are no more.
Yeah. Is that? Oh, I did notice that. I was like, is it because of the Sarlacc pit? He doesn't have eyebrows.
Yeah, I think that's the case. Have we seen in Star Wars? Oh yeah, we have. I was just about to say like anything like getting pickled or like being preserved in like cryostasis or anything.
Yeah, carbonite.
We've seen it. Yeah, I guess, but like I mean like for a long amounts of time. Like there's that clone named Kix, and basically he was frozen in a separatist cruiser, and then like this is all in a comic, but like Captain Athano, Force Awakens, basically found him, and now he's part of his pirate crew or whatever.
Oh,
So, one instance of them.
that's cool. A relic from a bygone age.
Yep.
I always thought it'd be cool if, like, in The Mandalorian, or if they ever did any other live-action series in this era, to like get Tamora Morrison to play like a clone, like a former clone trooper.
Would be neat. be like really old.
Yeah, now they'd be like
It's like accelerated
elderly.
aging.
Yeah.
Yeah, like super elderly. I love the Mandalorian. Like, I think the Frog Lady's a very good example, and like Quill and stuff, and the blue guy. Like the aliens in it are really great.
Mm-hmm.
Like the sentient aliens, like with like the effects and everything.
Yeah. The Empire lied and hid the stories of the Jedi. Okay. That's, I guess I can accept that as a...
I guess. But
like adults would like remember.
yeah, like adult would know. They wiped all their brains.
I guess like a place like Tatooine, Jedi wouldn't go to very often, so...
That's true.
Or Jakku.
Jakku. But, I mean, Jakku, that makes more sense because it's like 30 years after Return of the Jedi. And
Yeah.
then still after Return of the Jedi, people not know the Clone Wars, so it makes even more sense to people not know the Clone Wars. That's like being in the 60s and they're like, World War II, Nazis, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. It's just one of those like George Lucas like oversight things.
Oversights, yeah. There's plenty of those.
Like he had envisioned something some way, and then down the line it ended up being something different. And it's just being a Star Wars fan means we just have to deal with those things.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Like earlier, you were saying like what other like fan base has to deal with like stuff on Star Wars thing, like the meta kind of
Yeah.
type thing. But like other fan bases also don't have to deal with the whole like different movies being set at different things, and then like people varying in those movies, you know?
Yep.
Where it's like this happens there and that doesn't line up.
Years and years of retcons and
Yeah. But, like,
extended
Star Wars
universe
hasn't been, like,
explanations.
retconned in movies yet. So,
Not like fully retconned, but like they...
yeah, like no movies have become uncanon yet.
Yeah.
But like elements and stuff have been retconned. So
Yeah, or like I guess maybe like like not full retconning, but things will get adapted to fit. Like
right. Yeah.
like when you watch the first Star Wars movie, when you watch A New Hope, and like Darth Vader's talking to Leia, and like clearly they are not related to each other, and like so like ended up her and Luke are being siblings later on. Like Star Wars has made that fit, you know, like as a like it's, you know, that's just established canon now, but you know it doesn't really fit with what we had before. You just kind of have to squeeze it in and make it fit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's what Star Wars fans have to do.
It's such a burden.
It's very hard to enjoy things. It annoys me.
Would you recommend this set so far? The Cantina? I would absolutely recommend the Cantina.
Yeah, I've got it fully built. That set me back a bit. I put it upon myself that I will not buy any Lego until Christmas. So
It's a good plan. This is probably my last one for the year too.
yeah, I got it back in August.
Yeah.
I got it off the good old Rich Boy J. So
Oh.
that was nice.
Nice. Yeah, it's an expensive set.
Store because a certain Garrett Bricks Lego store does not function like a normal one does.
We're open now.
Yeah, but back then.
Yeah. We stayed close for a long
How's the
time.
pick-a-brick over at that one?
non-existent.
Is it non-existent? So
Yep.
it's not even like the sheet of paper where it's like, give me this, that, and that.
Nope.
It's completely non-existent.
Yep.
Dang.
We're working on getting it back up, but as of now, it's
And
non-functioning.
there's like the yellow thing on the floor, right? Where it's like, stand on this. Yeah.
Yeah. Times have been difficult. How many people are limited in the Woodland store, like, to come in at a time?
I don't think I've been there twice now. And there was like no problem with like line or I think I've seen like 4 different parties being there at once, maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
But there hasn't been a problem like wait by the door and wait for these people yet. But I can tell you off the top of my head how many people were there.
Okay. Alright, I think I will call this stream here. I'm pretty tired. I need to eat. I might come back and stream some games in a bit, because that's what
Oh, dope.
it's going to do. But yeah, someone did. Squidman asked my favorite figure in the set. I haven't gotten to him yet, but the snitch. What's his name? Garindan? Garindan, something like that. He's probably my favorite figure, but I do like the Devil Guy, and both Ponda Baba and Dr. Evazin I like quite a bit. But yeah, thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for chatting with me for a bit. Techno, appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure to be on.
Yeah, I'll be doing more of these streams, being more active and stuff on YouTube. So you guys just follow me on Instagram. You can see whenever I'm going streaming and stuff. But yeah, later guys.